Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Just get in. It was a beautiful day out here. Beautiful. We finally starting to get some good weather instead of that candy coated rain. We already know first round playoff exits is potentially it's coming. Put it on the game. I know the game is on. But getting ready to come on. Somebody's playing tonight. And the Hawks and the Celtics played tonight. Never turn the play back. It just started 9-7. Okay, cool. But my thoughts on last night's game was what a performance by Jimmy Butler. That was man, he would just and nobody didn't want to stop him. Nobody wanted to do anything. Nobody wanted Budenholzer is just sitting there just letting this man just dominate the way that he did. But shout out to Jimmy Buckets, man. I'm not with the allegiance that you're Michael Jordan's son. You know what I'm saying? Strange son, like some people saying on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I just remember watching him in college. This is how he just worked his way up from Chicago, Minnesota, then Philadelphia, now Miami. And Miami was a depleted team. You know, I give credit to them, but that Jimmy was just ridiculous last night. They scored 13 points in less than in 2 minutes. And it's just kind of odd to me. It's like, I know when Giannis lose and everything like that, the media don't give, they don't show like proper due. I know Giannis played, yeah, he had a triple double and all that, yada yada good stuff, but he lost. But at the same time, it's just like you didn't talk about them when they was beating teams and all this other stuff, this, that, and the third. But it's just crazy to me, man. But it is what it is, though. Let's go back to the game. What happened? We got good weather now, so unfortunately got one of the best ones out here. As soon as I say that, let me just go ahead and just test the internet connection, get it back on here. But what a great game though by him. I'm gonna look at the stats though. That game, that was a great game. And you would have thought the way the game was going that Milwaukee was gonna, you know, even the series, but Jimmy had other plans that night. Go to the 24th on lead pass here. Okay. So you got both 3-1 leads, excuse me. Why did it do that? I went to Monday. I go to box score. All right, thank you. I got one of the touch screen ones. I don't like touching doing the touch screen. I'm old school and use the mouse to keep my screen clean. Now wipe it down right quick. Because I never seen so much dust in my life till I came out here in Oregon. Okay, that game, Jimmy Butler, he was 19 to 28. He played 40 minutes, 3 of 8 from 3, 15-18 from the line. He had 9 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. He had 2 assists, 1 block. He only had 1 turnover. That's remarkable. And then Bam was 6 of 16. He was 3 of 3 from the line. He had 8 rebounds, 2 of them offensive rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He did have 3 turnovers. Gabe Vincent was 4 of 13, 2 of 6 from 3. He had 2 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 5 turnovers. Lowry was 3 of 7, 4 of 2 from 3, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, 3 turnovers. He had 6. Caleb Martin had 12, 4 of 5, 2 of 3 from 3. Made both his free throws, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Jimmy Neutron, Duncan Robinson was 3 of 5, 3 of 4 from 3. He had 15. And who we got here? Okay. Giannis was 12 of 22, 4 of 1 from 3, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds. He had 13 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. He did have 6 turnovers. Brook Lopez was 13 of 23, 4 of 7 for 3, 6 of 6 from the line. He had 11 rebounds, 7 of them was offensive rebounds. He had 2 steals, 3 blocks, 2 turnovers. I thought he played a great game last night. Jrue Holiday was 6 of 19, 2 of 11 for 3, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He only had 1 turnover. All right. And then last night game, the Lakers won. They take it. That's the old school way of saying commanded 3-1 lead. And I love what Jimmy was like. Might remind me of Dwayne Wade. This is my shit. And it definitely was yesterday. Okay, Austin Reeves, he had 23, 7 of 16, 2 of 5 for 3, 7 of 8 from the line. 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. He had 3 turnovers. LeBron had 22, 8 of 18, 1 of 7 for 3, 5 of 7 for the line. He had 20 rebounds, 5 for them was offensive rebounds, 7 assists, 2 blocks, 1 turnover. And then Jared Vanderbilt was 6 of 9, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. He had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 blocks. He had 2 turnovers. Anthony Davis 4 of 13, 0 of 1 for 3, 4 of 6 from the line. He had 11 rebounds. 2 of them was offensive rebounds. He had 2 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks. And he had 4 turnovers. D'Angelo was 7 of 15, 3 of 8 from 3. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, and he had 2 turnovers. Dennis Schroeder had 12 points, 3 of 5. 3 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 for 3, made all 6 of his foul attempts. 1 assist, 2 steals, 2 blocks. He did have 3 turnovers. I think this series is over. I picked the Lakers to win it anyway because of the injuries of things, but I just think the Lakers just playing better right now. Desmond Bane, he had 36, 13 to 29, 3 of 12 from 3, 7 of 7 free throws, 7 rebounds, 5 He had two. The two of them was offensive rebounds. He had 3 assists. He did have 3 turnovers. Ja Morant was 8 of 24, 1 of 6 from three, 2 of 4 from the line. He had 4 rebounds. He had 7 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. He did have 4 turnovers. And then Jaren Jackson was 5 of 15, 0 of 4 from three, 4 of 5 from the line. He had 14 rebounds, 6 of them was offensive rebounds, 1 assist, 5 blocks. He did have 4 turnovers. Dylan Brooks was 4 of 11, 1 of 7 from three, 2 of 2 from the line. He had 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive rebound, 4 assists. He had 1 turnover. Xavier Tillman was 5 of 9. Made both his free throws. He had 8 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 turnover. LeBron played a great game. AD didn't give you nothing, but LeBron, hey, yeah, they might as well get the kill shot. Just end it. Just don't play around. Just get it done. Yeah, it's just good. You just got to go out there and just get it done. When I was watching the game live, when Jimmy was doing it to him, I was just like, whoa. I was like, he really? When they went on that run, I was just like, I know y'all call timeout and everything like that, but adjustment needs to be made. Who's going to guard Jimmy? And that performance was crazy. And they needed every bit of them points too. They needed every bit of them points, man. Man. Okay, who else played tonight? Oh, the Clippers played tonight too. Clippers and Suns playing. I think that's gonna be over. And Denver can enter tonight against Minnesota. That's gonna be on NBA TV. Yeah, you know. All these dark commercials, man. Mm. Get to the game action here. All right, what they're gonna do? Here's Trae Young. He gets the screen. He gets back to a Congo 3-pointer. He's on fire. 27-24. Jason Tatum trying to get the knob by Hunter. Here with the Robert Williams. He gives it back to Tatum. Tatum drives on him. Kind of cutting him off. He's talking trash to him. Gets the screen. Swing it. Brogdon drives. Float game. Misses. Rebound. By Sadiq Bey. And a Nova. To Trae Young. Gets the screen. Swing it to Hunter. Bey. To Johnson. To a Congo. He taps Williams. Hunter. Drives on Tatum. Left-handed layup. Off the glass. No good. Rebound by Brogdon. Out of Virginia. Brogdon. Tatum. 3-ball. That's way off. Did they even hit rim? And it's the Hawks basketball. I never seen so many dudes go down on a fast break, even though it's wide open, and just miss the whole thing. I mean, miss the whole thing. They didn't leave no crust on there, and the whole pie's still there, but they didn't, man. I just miss the days when you're in the playoffs, every possession matters. Marcus Smart misses his 3. Also with the rebound, here comes Trae. Congo with the rebound. Trae behind the back, tacking. Shoots off the glass. That's no good. Williams with the rebound. Also win the ninth. They play in the second round. Hauser for 3. He's on fire. 27-27 game. 45 seconds left in the first. Here comes Trae. Thought about to give it to Bey. Straightaway 3. He's on fire. Here comes Tatum. Gets the screen. He sets his feet for 3. That is way off. Johnson with the rebound. Hoskins just hold it for 1. And I think Trae Young would do that. About 3 seconds. 3 points home. Trae attacking Hauser. Fakes. Johnson 3. Misses. Smart with the rebound. Target outlet. That's a foul. The Hawks had a foul to give. That was a good foul right there. 2.6 left. Here's Brogdon. Straightaway 3 off the rim. 30-27 game into the first. Like, share, subscribe. I'll be back. I can't do these commercials, man. Yo,
What up with it?
hey man, watching this first quarter, see what this game's gonna be like. We got some first round exits, man. That can happen tonight. Tonight's tonight. You already know. I'm on it like Chi Chung tomorrow.
Yeah, man. I came in. I'm on my way right now, man. Trying to grab me something to eat, man, so I can sit down and get comfortable with the games.
Yeah. What you thought about Jimmy Butler though?
Jimmy, Jimmy, playoff. So I have to start calling that nigga Jimmy playoff. Playoff Jimmy.
Man, when I watched that game live, that's what people don't like. The young generation don't understand. Like we saw stuff that back in our day, you watch that stuff live, like you see it. Man, it's just amazing feeling. It's just all the stuff that I know that I've seen, especially when it comes to playoffs. Because the playoffs, this is what makes your name. Them playoffs.
That's what get your legacy out there.
Mm-hmm. Playoffs? Did somebody say playoffs?
Knocking out everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come back in, bro, right after I leave from this restaurant, man, so I can get out the car with this little extra noise.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
You right here. All right, here comes Smart attacks. Left-handed layup, and he draws the foul. He got that Muffin Baby hair going on. Muffin Baby, say, are your dreams come true? He makes the first one. He misses the second one. 30-28. The younger Holiday came in for the Hawks. He gets the screen. Piles are still guarding him. Bogdanovich comes off the screen, off the wing. He's on fire. He got a 33-28 game. Tatum, alley-oop to Robert Williams. That was nice. We got a 33-30 game. Holiday drive, jumps up in the air, turnover. That's the worst turnover as a point guard, especially when you're short. Jumping up in the air, you ain't got a boy. Coaches out there, boy, you be running for days. You know, when you play them games, you have good ideas. So Jason Tatum gets a layup. It's 33-32. He's had 6 points, 2 of 7 from the field so far. Here's Bogdanovich. He gets the screen. Williams cuts him off to Holiday. Holiday drives. Gives to O'Connell. Float game, no game. Tipped out to Brogdon. Brogdon behind the back. Brogdon loses it. Aaron Holiday. I think that's Aaron Holiday, if I ain't mistaken. I think it's a timeout on the floor. That was a nice alley-oop right there. Throw it up to the big man to get it. We got 33-32 ball game. And I don't like to do commercials. Kind of gonna see 10 commercials for the game come back on. Yeah, hit the like, share, subscribe. You know, shout out to Basketball Fast 2.0, man. Y'all need to go subscribe to the brother, man. You know, he had to do another channel. You know what I'm saying? Dude be splitting out a lot of man, but let's get to how the fanboys is as we wait for the game to come back on. A lot of people don't know that a white dude said in the stands that yelled out that LeBron James was soft. All right, and this was during Memphis. It wasn't. If I want to say it's a game. Wait a minute. I don't know. I know it just recently happened. One of his friends posted it, so you got to do your due diligence and look the video up. He yelled out and said that LeBron was soft. A brother got in his face and they start arguing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And this brother was 2 times bigger than this white dude. You know what I'm saying? But he decided to take. You talking about LeBron James and boom, fired on him. I mean, beat the dude down. Beat him down. You got to do your due diligence, look the video up. But the moral of the story is this: I never seen so many fights in my life. And always got to be dealing with LeBron James. I see kids just fight in the gym because somebody one of the older, like they young, like and they 21, 22 argue with young dudes about who their favorite player is and all that stuff. And it always, I don't know. Y'all need help. Y'all need therapy. LeBron do not care a shit. He's a billionaire. And I don't want to be no billionaire so freaking bad. Let's get back to the action. Salute.
Salute.
You already know, man. No, I was just saying, did you hear about the video about that dude beat the hell out the white dude for saying LeBron James was soft?
Nuh-uh.
Yo.
For real?
Yeah, man. Like, man, dude, this is like, dude, I'm telling you, man.
I see dudes. Huh?
Dude, the white boy said that LeBron James was soft. And the dude that was standing right there looked at him. And this dude 2 times bigger than this motherfucker. His friends posted it. I already seen the video already. I ain't gonna tell you. Y'all just gotta look the shit up. Y'all be on Twitter and shit like that. You know that shit hit there. I ain't see it on Twitter. My boy sent it to me.
Oh, shit.
I ain't getting into that. But the moral of the story is, I never seen. You remember how we used to argue about who was the best player and all that? We wasn't counting blows and shit.
That's this new age, bro. These niggas these days, they worship the ground LeBron walk on. He hella weak. Niggas, LeBron got the same moves, and even Desmond Bain exposed him. He say, nigga, he been going right, nigga, for 20, however long he been in the league. That's what Desmond Bain said about him. So if Desmond Bain is saying that about him, why you let a nigga go one way and that's all he can do? LeBron don't have no pull-up jumper game at the end of the game, bro. He had some lucky ones throughout his career, nigga, but you seen when they forced his ass to go right, who he passed it to? He passed it to Rui. And what happened? He got that shit blasted, nigga. Jan Jackson Jr., nigga, tossed that shit back in his face. That's what gave, what's the name, that 2-point lead prior to the Lakers call a timeout. You know what I'm saying? And then drawing up that play, and LeBron came out and went straight right. But, I mean, it's just terrible defense, bro. I mean, and they've been selling all motherfucking series. Memphis, you a number 2 seed. You're losing to a team that just barely got into the motherfucking playoffs, nigga. Like, and Memphis played the Lakers really, 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 really well the last couple of years. Up until, like, the last 2 games of the season, when they got into it with Uncle Shay Shay, and then they had that blunder, and they turned the ball over at the end, and the Lakers ended up winning that game, and then they won later, a couple weeks later. It's like Memphis was really the team to sell against the Lakers, bro. And you had all that shit come out with John Morant, and then all of this shit, bro, and then the injuries and shit. Nigga, Memphis was the team to sell, bro, and all these teams. You're starting to see these injuries starting, weird injuries where niggas is just getting injured and sitting out. And then the other teams aren't ready. Denver not ready. They ain't going to be able to beat the Lakers. And then you got motherfucking the Suns. They don't have enough depth to handle the Lakers. So really, my nigga, it's all rigged up for the Lakers to win this shit, if you ask me. Because guess what? When they won in the bubble, the Lakers couldn't celebrate. They didn't have no parade. So if they win this year, not only do they get to celebrate 2 championships in 1 year. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just how this shit works. This shit is all scripted, nigga. I'm telling you, bruh. This shit's scripted, nigga. The Lakers really are a good team. They have talent, nigga, but they don't have the chemistry and the cohesiveness and the continuity. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just trade for hella different players and then all of a sudden that shit just chill and supposed to work in the same season.
Who you think?
That shit don't even make sense.
Who you think they're gonna play in the finals? You think they're gonna do a Boston, LA? Because you know they have one in every single decade.
Right. Damn.
Since you putting the thought and theory out there, I'm just saying, because I don't see Milwaukee coming back for 3-1, bro. I just don't see it.
I think I might have fucked up. She looked just familiar. My bad, bro. I'll be on the freeway. I'll be looking in the cars and shit. I thought I seen somebody I recognized, nigga, little female. I'm like, she looks familiar, nigga, from back in the day. You feel me, Cuddy?
I'm keeping my eyes on the road.
Parental discretion is advised, y'all. You feel me?
Nah, then you be sitting there like Ludacris. If I take one drink.
Oh, damn, I remember that. That shit used to play though one time, man.
Ludacris, man, that dude had some funny ass fucking videos, bro.
Yeah, he did. Ludacris had some funny ass videos.
And Busta Rhymes too. Busta Rhymes started the shit though.
I used to love Busta Bust and Lil Spliff. Busta Bust Spliff Star, boy. They used to be having some crazy ass little, you feel me?
You know, he did one of the best ones with Janet Jackson in that song.
Oh my goodness, that Janet Jackson, boy, that video was off the chains right there.
And he came in there looking like the dude from Never Ending Story and shit. For y'all niggas don't even know what Never Ending Story is. So my boy Real Strong said, raise your hand when you talk to me.
Hold on, what was you saying, bro? Before I said my bad, you asked me a question. You just said when I was going on my little tirade about the Lakers.
I was saying I was going with your theory because me and Trayvon Ben talked about this. We were just like, man, and I've been said this too. I was like, you got KD over there now, right? And you got Kyrie. Kyrie, unfortunately, didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? But But I'm thinking it's going to be the Warriors and the Lakers because a lot of people they always saw LeBron against and Steph in the NBA Finals, but not in the Arby's Marbles go to the finals. And I think you're gonna see a KD and LeBron because we ain't had that in since the NBA Finals, right? If I ain't mistaken.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Hey, the OG was telling me about
Boston. So you said it's either gonna be Boston or who?
The OG told me it's gonna be Boston. These people.
Yeah, but I can see Boston and the Lakers in the finals. That'll sell. That'll be like big for like, you know what I'm saying, for like marketability and shit like that.
And then they could sit there and say he beat Boston too to up his legacy.
They're trying to do the same thing they did with Kobe. They're trying to do the same exact thing, nigga. But this time, this shit right here is hella scripted, though. That shit with Kobe and Boston, that shit wasn't scripted. That shit was real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kobe had to really, like, scratch, claw, and fight for everything. It ain't like they were just giving him calls, like, every time, like throughout the whole series. And, like, no, he had to really, they was playing tough defense on him. You know what I'm saying? But for LeBron and them, you get motherfuckers like Austin Reeves, nigga, who become the best player on the court. And I'm like, Austin Reeves is on a two-way contract. Nigga, how the fuck is Austin Reeves getting all of these superstar calls, bro? It makes no fucking sense at all.
Hey, I don't know, man. But I don't know because, hey, because people be telling me, man, hey, when I be at work, I just be like, and I soak it all in, and it's just like, and these cats, they older than me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, because I ain't trying to think. I was like, dude, you think it on my level? Like I got a couple homies that, you know what I'm saying, that we think like this. You know what I'm saying? When we tell people, but hey, it is what it is. It's just like, you remember I used to say on Ticket Channel, but it's just like when I say this, okay, we know you're coming in the tunnel, lights, camera, action, now act. Now here is such and such, like he's walked down there. Oh, he looks very stunning and everything. Oh, yeah, look at him. Yes, he looks very drip. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like how it was back in the day when they sat there. You saw the players really came in it. You know what I'm saying? It just now there's like, okay, you know the camera's coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all dudes came in there looking very questionable. We ain't gonna say no names, but
we seen what happened last night, Corey. You feel what I'm saying? We seen what happened, nigga. LeBron had
about Jimmy Buckets.
LeBron had the 20. He had the motherfucking 22 points with the 20 rebounds, looking like Kobe a little bit. But you have to think he really didn't have a great game. Like, you know what I'm saying? His defense was not. He had a couple calls that was goaltending, I thought, and there was a couple of other calls that they gave him. But other than that, they really did it. Xavier Tillman did an excellent job trying to defend LeBron, bro, to be honest with you. I just thought that the last play, they let him get to his right hand, and they shouldn't have did that. That's where they fucked up at on that.
Right.
But stop praising this nigga like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, why they be praising this nigga like he just can do nothing wrong, bro?
You see how they killed Milwaukee? You see how they killed Milwaukee on first take? I'm like, dude, you didn't want to talk about them when they was going on their winning streak and everything like that. Like today's sports era is so disrespectful, and that's why I could get from these fans is like on YouTube, dude, they just been mad, dude. It's so disrespectful now. They don't even really. They don't. That's why I miss the old school way, man. Where you used to sit there and talk about all these teams and shit. We had a top 10 dunks of the week. It was unanimous every Saturday. You was going to see it. You know what I'm saying? And then the next week, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna show it again too. Just the next week before it gets started.
Right.
They should do, man. They really showed everything. That's how a lot of us people that I grew up in my era, we know about all these teams. We had our favorite teams, but they showed everybody once everything came together.
Facts. Yeah, pull your bitch ass up, nigga.
I miss watching them old school house games. I know one thing: Dominique Wilkins gonna dunk on somebody.
Oh, somebody getting posterized. Even with Vince Carter, Carmelo, Tracy McGrady,
T-Mac,
Isaiah Ryder, Robert Mack, nigga. Come on,
the old school Grant Hill, man.
Grant Hill, come on, bro. We gotta keep going, nigga.
Yeah, because they just think today's players is better than the players in the past. You know, even in the 90s.
Nigga, what? Remember, niggas don't know about Tyrese Thomas, nigga. Or I think it was Tyus Thomas. Yeah, from LSU. You remember Tyus Thomas played for Chicago? He used to be dunking on niggas too, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, niggas don't know their history though. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Weak ass nigga. Now the game so damn watered down, nigga. We don't come to the game and watch 100 different reviews, watch the referees get the calls wrong, and still with the review. It's like, and then they come out in a 2-minute review. Nigga, this is what I don't understand. You have a review implemented to get the calls right. So why the fuck do you still come out in a 2-minute report and say, "Oh, the refs blew a call"? Well,
Right.
nigga, review this shit then, nigga, so you can get it right. I don't want to hear y'all coming out saying y'all blew a call, which could have resulted, you know what I'm saying, in the outcome being different. I don't want to hear
Nick
that
the Quick.
dumbass shit. NBA is phony as fuck, nigga.
I just saw Nick the Quick. I remember watching him in junior college as a youngin. I seen his whole career. Nick was nasty. Nick was nasty. Yeah.
Hey, Nick the Quick, when that nigga went to Cincinnati, that nigga was nasty.
Nick, and we called them lefties in basketball, them southpaws.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite players, nigga. But boy, that's when he had the Lakers, nigga. He used to make so many different highlight plays. I used to stand there be in tears when the Lakers would lose, bro, when they went to the playoffs and they didn't make it. I used to like, fuck.
Man, my boys used to get on me when the Lakers didn't miss the playoffs, man. They used to talk so much stuff. I like, you know what? We ain't gonna fight each other, but we gonna go on the basketball court. Keep that same energy, but keep it on the court.
Keep that same energy, right.
And we playing 21 too, the old school way. If you ain't got 13, if you ain't got 13,
nigga.
If you ain't got 5 points, you got more than 5 points by the time somebody gets 13.
Right, nigga, your ass is eliminated, nigga. Right. Get up out of here. Facts. Old school niggas don't know nothing about basketball. Bro.
And then in Chicago, man, if you miss when you got 18, you gotta let it shoot a 3-pointer. And everybody always wanted to clown the 3-point area back then. When we was growing up, that shit was hella far, cuz. Y'all need to cut that shit out, man.
Yeah, they move that shit up, nigga, so the game, so the scores can go up. So I don't want to hear it. About to move that dude right over, nigga, was the first Steph Curry. So y'all niggas who don't know basketball, y'all need to go back and holler at Chris Jackson, nigga. You feel me?
Right. LSU, nigga.
LSU, nigga, when Chris Jackson was out here, nigga, giving Jordan, nigga, 40, nigga. Niggas don't remember that, though, nigga. Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one thing about even all the great ones. Every great player got cooked, man. Like, damn.
All the great players get cooked. But you know what? All the great players weren't scared to take on that challenge. But they want to praise Giannis, though. But where's that defensive player of the year y'all be talking about Giannis, nigga? Why he didn't switch on Jimmy Butler and put all that size and that length on that nigga and cut his water off? Because that nigga was scared, nigga. He cannot stop Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler will serve Giannis. Giannis was scared as fuck, but he want to dunk on the little niggas and start flexing. Man, get that nigga up out of here, man. I don't want nobody telling me about Giannis, bro. I've been telling y'all niggas for 2 years who the best player was, and y'all niggas are Giannis the best player. I said, no, the fuck he isn't. Nigga, nigga, creative player, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga won that phony ass ring. Nigga, I said he ain't gonna win another one, nigga. I already told you how this shit works, bro. These niggas today, they get these manufactured ass rings. They gotta let somebody else win because Steph Curry too good. You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry and the Warriors are too fucking good, and they don't want them winning all the championships because it's gonna ruin other great players' legacy. That's why they're protecting certain niggas' legacies, bro. That's why they're trying to give LeBron James another chip so he can surpass, so they can say he's better than Kobe, he's better than this person, he's better than that person. Nigga, he's not even better than nigga Magic, Green, nigga Kobe, Jordan, Steph Curry, nigga. If you want to keep it 100, let's just keep it 100. KD walked this nigga down twice, and I don't want to hear niggas talk about nigga. That's a super team, nigga. Stop playing, nigga, because it was damn near even. If LeBron James is the best player in the league, nigga, why did he let motherfucking KD walk his ass down in his building two years in a row? You tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Niggas don't want to keep it real on that one. It's a super thing. Nigga, you had Iman Shumpert, J.R. Smith, motherfucking Richard Jefferson. Nigga, you had all those players, bro. I don't want to hear it. LeBron, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
You know,
they act like Klay Thompson. T-Frizzle, they act like Klay Thompson was just killing. Klay Thompson ain't had a good finals yet. Let's just keep it funny. Klay Thompson ain't really had no great finals, neither one of those finals, Klay Thompson was cooking. Go back and check the numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? I know what I see. And Iguodala only had that one good finals. You know what I'm saying? In which they gave that nigga the finals MVP because they don't want Steph Curry. See, that's what they do it. They give certain niggas in finals MVPs so they can discredit niggas at the end of the career. We be talking about how many finals MVPs he got though. That's the only way they can discredit any great player is they go back and say, how many regular season MVPs he got? Like, come on, man. We know damn well Steph Curry deserved 3 MVPs, nigga. The one that they gave and one of the ones that they gave to motherfucking Kevin Durant, because Steph Curry averaged 33, nigga, in one of them shit, 32. So I don't want to hear it.
Man, this dude, both of these dudes just sat there and saw long ass fucking threes, man. Tatum, that's what I don't like about Tatum, man. You too skilled, nigga. I'll take that shit to right every time, bro. I don't like what dudes got to
smart, appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't like Tatum now, bro. Tatum is he's turning into a player that I'm starting to lose respect for because he's jacking up 12 threes a game. I said this nigga was the best player in the league, but I said he was the best player in the league, nigga, because he had a lot. That nigga has a lot of versatility in his game. But now he's strictly perimeter oriented. That nigga just shooting hella threes. I'm like, nigga, why are you shooting so many threes? And that's going to be the reason why Boston lose to the Lakers in the NBA Finals. They're pumping this Jason Tatum. They're telling that nigga, oh, you have to become a three-point shooter. No, nigga, Jason Tatum is not a three-point shooter. He can hit three, but I guarantee you he can average 40, nigga, if he just goes straight mid-range and post up a little bit more. Period. That nigga shoots way too many threes. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Watch. That's going to be the reason Boston, if that matchup does happen, that's going to be the reason Boston loses, and then they're going to be clowning Jason Tatum saying LeBron is better than Tatum. Tatum is not ready. All this shit, bro. Watch.
OG told me this story, man, because since I've been out here, every NBA final they said that it was going to happen. It happened. You know what I'm saying? I got a mixed one. I got a mixed review, but they all got the Lakers being in there anyway. Every single one of them do. So one of them told us it's going to be Boston. I'm going to wait on the other two what they're going to tell me tomorrow. Excuse me. But, yeah.
I don't really see any other matchup outside of Boston that's a good matchup. Like, that's like for other than, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I can't see the Knicks going to the finals, bro. I can see I'm the only nigga who make these wild takes. But remember, y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? When I say shit, bro, it's a method to the madness, bro. I can see the Knicks going to the finals, to be honest with you. That's just me, though.
Hey, and you know what? Those School just messaged me. He said that's the other dude. He said that's his other team. He just told me his team that the Lakers going to play. He said the Lakers and Knicks. I was just like, and then
oh,
he said
no! No!
This this dude crazy, man. He funny as hell though. I don't like him because the dudes I be talking basketball with when I be at work. When they come to talk to me. Yeah, the dudes funny as hell. They all used to coach for years. From little, high school, junior college. Some of them didn't make it to D1, but they coach, you know what I'm saying, Division II, Division III.
So Too Smart said, I think we got the Eastern Conference Finals early with the Knicks versus the Cavs. He said he thinks that those teams could have beaten any other team in the East. And I'm going to say, bro, the Cavs, they weren't ready, bro. The Cavs wasn't ready because Donovan Mitchell doesn't play any defense, bro. Once Donovan Mitchell sacrificed some of his game and started picking his spots a little bit better, he's just more predicated on scoring hella points. But he's not going to do what needs to be done on the other end of the floor. You know what I'm saying? And that's You can't win championships like that when your best player not gonna buckle down and play defense. You know what I'm saying? I just don't agree with that, bro. But I thought the Cavs, they had a good regular season, but I always thought that early in the playoffs, just because of the way that they play. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's a 7-point game, man. 22.7 seconds left. Celtics up by 7. Celtics up by 7.
They got the lead now? Damn.
Yeah.
Atlanta's the frauds, too. They'll be good next year, but they got to move on from Trey, bro. Trey is not that dude. They're trying to promote him as a new Steph Curry. I'm like, nigga, it's only one Steph, bro. Trey
That's a fact.
Be able to fucking carry Steph Curry jockstrap straight up.
Man, he can't. I don't want to say Josh Strap, man. That's like too homophobic for me. He can't carry his gym bag to the gym.
He can't carry that nigga gym bag with the nigga shoes laced up, hanging over that nigga's shoulder.
The shit I admired them dudes. I used to see them dudes. You sit there, them dudes used to sit there, make them dudes watch some shitty ass draws and shit, man. I looked at them niggas like, nigga, don't look at me, nigga. You the one to say yes to that shit, nigga.
That's fact.
I'm a grown ass man, dog.
I agree with that, too smart for sure. I can see an LA New York final. I can see that.
I got one LA versus New York, and I got from the old school and the other old school cast say LA versus Boston. The other one right here, we be like his favorite team is the Jayhawks like me, so he be talking about players I ain't never heard of before. So I don't know what he gonna tell me. I don't know. But they all got LA going to it.
Motherfuckers in Atlanta don't even like Trae Young. I told niggas. Nathan P was good, man. Hey, make sure y'all get them likes up. Like, share, subscribe, and donate, man, if y'all can. If y'all able to, donate a little something to my guy, T. Price, man. He's a hard-working man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, work was just so dead today. We hired somebody else today, so it's going to fill out. So we working all these crazy-ass days. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a great fit for our store. Now we got an even playing field now with guys and chicks, you know what I'm saying? So now I looked at my boss before I work. He said, I see you tomorrow. I was like, yes, sir. It's like, I like how you even it out. I was like, because my homie, she's cool. She works hard, but she's a little tiny little thing. So she want to be, she one of them nagging people, but she's cool though. But I'll just be like, hey, chill, just deep breaths. Like, you about to get some muscle. They was mad when he took me. He's like, T Price got a bad back like me. I was like, boy, I can't be lifting and doing all. I can still do it if he asked me to, but man, I ain't done that shit since last year. But that helped my back so much.
Damn, that's good though.
Yeah. I got bad back and all. I'll make no excuses, man. I don't do dumb shit to fuck up my back no more. And doing that lifting and stuff, and you already got it. That you already got a bad back, so that right there is just be like, okay, you just know your limits. You feel me?
Yeah, already done.
Be like, T Price, head down.
Which team should Scoot Henderson go to? To be honest, y'all, I think Scoot Henderson should go to Charlotte. I think Scoot Henderson should go to Charlotte because I'm telling y'all right now, LaMelo, he's done. Look, we're not going to see it. we've seen the best LaMelo Ball that you're going to see. I don't think he's going to elevate and take his game to like an MVP type level. He's just going to be an all-star at best, but he's not the type player. So LaMelo Ball, I think Charlotte should grab more excitement because now LaMelo got ankle injury. See, once them injuries start coming in and they start recurring throughout the season, you gotta watch that. You have to pay attention to that, bro. We'll talk to him. Hey, when I say shit, bro, I don't just say shit to say it.
Hey, this same thing happened to Steph Curry.
They're moving on from Jordan too. They're moving on from Jordan. So if they're moving on from Michael Jordan, now this is the time where they can get the right ownership that's gonna really put the winning as a priority in Charlotte. See, Michael was all about the money. He didn't really care about winning, even though he's one of the most competitive people you know. But in business, it was all about the money for MJ. It wasn't about putting Charlotte on the map, bro. Think about this, yo. It wasn't about putting Charlotte on the map.
I'll say that.
In his tenure as an owner. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll give you a solid. And I'm gonna put out Big Boy Joker. What you said Big Joker stuff, so I'm gonna give you the other Big Joker. You won't say Little Joker, but I think this is the big kahunas, man. What you said you had never lied about, thought about it like this for years. You think Michael Jordan, okay? I know we don't forget. See, this is one thing about fans that y'all fail to understand. Y'all always want to talk about all these players' failures, but that will propel you to be a great athlete. That will propel you for your journey. And then once you got there, you won more than you lost kind of shit. Gotta have failures in life. Nobody wasn't blessed like Magic Johnson to win a national championship, then go in the NBA, and then win an NBA championship in his rookie season. And you the main reason why they wanted to. Yes, they lost the captain, but he had to play jump center. But I remember watching that game. I watched that game so many times, man. That's nobody ever possessed. I know where Magic makes it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember that time when I remember they lost to the 76ers when Cooper tried to duck his head out the way. Dr. J was like, "No, nigga, you gonna be in this poster today, nigga."
Oh yeah, Dr. J wasn't playing.
And that was an older Dr. J. That wasn't the one that his younger days was in the ABA. But you notice the only time Dr. J never scored 20 points in the season was his last 2 seasons in the NBA.
Right.
He did more time in the ABA than he did in the NBA. So y'all didn't get a chance to see a real Dr. J.
Right.
They don't know what ABA is.
J was like Michael Jordan. He was a Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
He was the first Michael Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
He transcended the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? With his ability to, fly through the air, his array of shots that he had. You feel me? Just his athleticism alone. You feel me? He brought something to the ABA that nobody never seen before. So he was the real
that
pioneer,
Dr. J.
The trailblazer. You feel me?
That fro Dr. J was crazy.
The fro Dr. J was like ridiculous.
Dr. J in his fro days. Oh my Lord!
Right.
And everybody always made their name at Rucker Park. Y'all can talk shit about New York people. I hear y'all people on YouTube. You got Nick. You got a lot of Nick fans. Y'all be talking crazy. I know people that do it in fun and war, but the people that be disrespectful, I'm telling y'all, keep that same energy and take that shit up there to New York and see what's going to happen to you.
Right.
Y'all, man, you got to go and be at place, man. I've been everywhere, man. I know how to move everywhere, all that stuff. I don't be around whole ass people anyway. I ain't got time for that.
Facts.
Going to point A and point B.
Let them niggas know.
You ain't gonna get your little 30 seconds of fame and shit.
Yeah. You already know.
That's what these dudes do now in this era. I like to, you know what, to them white boys that be going around and calling them black people boy and all this other stuff, man. Hey, you gonna get the beat down of your life. I remember, I forgot that one dude. I think he got shot and shit. I think he got killed. A prankster was, he got shot on a YouTuber. He got shot and killed for messing around with the wrong people, man. The dude put up that thing and pop, 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 pop.
Yeah.
And young people still want to do them little, you know, messing around with people, man. You don't know what a person be going through at that given second, that time, that moment. It's just like that movie, man. One of my favorite movies that Martin did, Nothing to Lose.
Yeah. Facts.
My favorite part when he was like, "Really, Nick? You cut the monkey dick off, Nick."
Yeah.
Oh man, he really thought this old lady was messing around. It's like, I told you that my sister is coming down here, and da-da-da-da-da. He just like, you gotta take the money back. Nick Bean. Yeah, I ain't never seen that movie. Nothing to Lose. That's a classic. Okay, first half stats is Jaylen Brown 10 of 13, 2 of 3 from 3, 1 of 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 0 blocks. He does have 2 turnovers. He has 23. Jason Tatum's 3 of 11, 0 of 5 from 3, made both of his free throws, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. He has 8 points. Michael Brown is 5 of 8, 1 of 3 from 3, made his only free throw. He has 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He has 12 points. And for the Hawks, Trae Young is 7 of 15, 1 of 5 for 3. He has 6 assists, 1 steal. He does have 4 turnovers. Sadiq Bey is 4 of 7, 2 of 3 for 3, made both of his free throws. He had 4 rebounds, 2 of them offensive rebounds. He has 12 points. Then John Collins, 4 of 9, 2 of 5 for 3, 1 rebound, and that was the offensive rebound, 1 assist. He does have 1 turnover. It's Russell Westbrook stepping in the building. Yeah, but I think both of these series is going to be over. I really do believe that both series is going to be over tonight. It's not like how it used to be. Like you could just see it coming. But, you know, have the mentality and know when what you're seeing. Tell me it's real, like Casey and JoJo kind of stuff. You know what I mean? You can just see it. You can see it coming a mile away. You know, so. They always bring in. I've been noticing they always want to bring them little nacho fries from Taco Bell. Hey, it's just the Clippers are a depleted team. You know, no Paul George and Kawhi Leonard played the first two games, and then he didn't play. I'm not getting. I'm just very disappointed that he couldn't be able to play these two games. But you got to go on with the get on, right? So, um, them doing what they was doing to me, that just let me know this, But my killer moment that Klay Thompson, when I think about Devin Booker, when he does all that, it just reminds me when Klay Thompson sat there and told him, hold up, he held up them fingers up for him, four of them. I got four of them things. How many you got? How many do you got? You got anything? Do you have anything? Anything? He has absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But he can, though. But I just don't like how he was doing. But I look at players totally different. Do I think he's one of the greatest scorers and right now I'm one of the great scorers in today's NBA? I can't deny that. Yeah, he is. But you're not gonna sway my decision. Jason Tatum gets he's on fire. It's Bogdanovic. He gives it to Young dancing, step back, three ball. That's all. Tatum with the rebound. Tatum going at Collins. Tatum gives it to Brown. Brown fakes. Right wing three by Marcus Smart goes in and out. Hunter with the rebound. We got a 69-58 game. Here comes Trae Young. Give it to Collins. He immediately gets double teamed, gets back to Trae Young. Trae Young looking for Collins again. And they call a offensive foul on John Collins. Wow. They always get the little dude nowadays get the little dude the benefit of a doubt. 69-58. Here's Horford. Here's it to Tatum. Tatum attacks. That's what he needs to do all the time. He gets the layup. I wish he'd do that more. Instead of always shooting them threes, man. Like, you too good for that, man. Is Collins steps into a three, and that's a miss. Brown with the rebound. 71-58 game. Boston wins on to the second round. Brown steps in three. That's a brick. And even, man, it's the same side, but it even hit the rim. Bogdanovic fumbling with it, but gains control. Bogdanovic float game. That's good. We got 71-60 game. Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Don't donate to Old Podcast, Dog Salon Old Head Podcast. It's Tatum, pump faking, double team. Smart. Got Capella on him, gives it to Brown. He sets his feet for three. That's a miss. Capella with rebound. Here comes Trae Young. He shoots from way out there. He's on fire. 71-63. Trae Young got 18 points, 8-17 for the field, 6 assists. 8-point ball game. Y'all might be a little bit ahead of me, but I'm in the West Coast. As Trae Young gets called for a foul. Nice spin move by Jason Tatum. He need to attack more. He shoots. I don't understand, like, these players. They always say that these players are so much better than past players. But how come they don't sit there? You do got some players that do drive more instead of zone three, as White hits the three and he looks back at the bench, at the Hawks bench, as he makes it. He's on fire. 10-24, 9-24 is the Celtics from three. John Collins drives, try to draw a foul. He's upset he didn't get the call. Here come Horford. White shoots another three. That goes in and out. Rebound by Horford, and it's stolen. Bogdanovic stole the ball. Bogdanovic to Hunter. He shoots the floater off the glass. He's looking for a foul. He's not getting. He's looking at the referees like, there's no foul. And he's like, no. Here comes Tatum. Tatum for three. That's off. Capella with the rebound. Here comes Trae Young, down by 11. Trae Young. Collins, right wing three. He's on fire. Eight-point ball game. Brown gets the screen. He taps Capella. Left-handed layup. It's good. 10-point lead for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown, 25 points. 2 of 5 from 3, 11-16 for the field. Gives it to Hunter. Hunter gets stripped, but it's a call. It's a foul. Hawks been asking for a call the last 2 times they was down the court. That's smart basketball right there. Attack your matchup, big on you, make your move. Here's Trae Young to Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic got him. Step back three, in and out. Tip out. Horford with the rebound. He gives it to Marcus Smart to Jason Tatum. Got Trae on him. Shoots. He looking for a foul. Didn't get it. Here comes Bogdanovic, and they do call something. I got the volume down, people. I ain't trying to get no strikes and shit. If I got it rescinded, it's Trae Young. He attacks Brown, and they call a foul on Jaylen Brown. Point ball game. Here's Bogdanovic to Trae Young, 11 seconds. Trae Young got White on him. He attacks. White rejected that shit. He said, no, not today. Here's Capella. Capella attacks Horford. That's rejected. And that is out of bounds off who? It's going to be the Hawks pass the ball, or is it going to be nice block by Al Horford. We got the 76-66 game. I'll be back. Result was a shot clock violation. 76-66. Boston is up by 10. Here comes Jason Tatum. He gets the screen. Tatum looks for Brown. Brown got Bogdanovich on him. Brown attacks. Left hand. No. Rebound. Brown gets it. Tatum attacks. Tatum travels. But it's a turnover. That was a travel. Trae Young looks. Alley-oop to John Collins. And he throws it down. Throw it down. 76-68. Here come Muffin Baby. Muffin Baby off the glass. That's good. Marcus Smart with the bucket. Boston's back up by 10. Smart got 10 points, 4-8 from the field. Here's Trae Young gets the screen. This for Collins. He sets the feet straightaway 3. That's off. Tatum with the rebound. Up by 10. Here come Tatum. Tatum. Dance with Capella. Gives it to Horford. Gives it to Brown. Got Hunter on him. Crossing him up. Sizing him up. Fade away on him. That's good. 80-68. Boston is up by 12. Here comes Trae Young. To Bogdanovich. He sets his feet for 3. He's on fire. 80-71 ball game.
Greetings, brother.
Greetings. Here's Brown. Brown gets double teamed, but they say it's the Celtics basketball. But what you felt about Jimmy Buckets last night, man?
Man, that was like, I felt like I was watching something that historic, yeah. So 2023 playoff.
Did it. I seen what Mike did it. I seen it in my lifetime. So I basically seen some of the top ones. On one I never seen was Elgin Baylor.
That was one of them. That was one of them last night, boy. Jimmy gave me one of them last night. That was still that's crazy. I'm surprised they didn't test him, boy. Not only he was making ridiculous shot, man, he was efficient. What happened in that run? Why coaching call a timeout? What?
Right. You see what I'm saying? At some particular point, Giannis stop this motherfucker.
Like,
that's how I'm thinking in my mind.
That was the most shocking thing about that. This man didn't call a timeout.
They tried Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday has a body, but Jimmy just got him on
too
height.
Small, man. Yeah. He just rise up.
He's on fire.
Man, when he hit that tree and take the lead, he wasn't. It was over, man. Like, yeah, he knew he himself knew he was in a zone, bro. Like
it was over.
Man, that was historic. That was a historic performance last night. 2023. It was one of them. That was one of them performances we saw, yo. I could say I see that. But tonight is the night of elimination, eh? Of all the games, who you think could survive?
No.
We got three
I'll
games
say
tonight.
Cleveland. All the games tonight, all of them's over tonight.
All of them. Everybody going home tonight. Yeah, that Clippers is the most disappointing though. That was set up to be such a good series.
Because they don't got Deontay Murray out there.
Oh yeah, he got suspended, man. Another one of those moments where you gotta just keep your cool, young fella.
It's like that old school song by Master P. How could it be?
You saw what he did, right?
Boy, for me.
Oh man, Atlanta got something to say here, you know. Seems like Atlanta.
Mhm.
Like ATL got a little fight in them. Or you call that series with Knicks and Cavs, man. I don't remember which day it was. I think it was on your panel. I say like Donovan Mitchell. Is he like? What we gonna think about him after this series? Cause seems like he's really good in the regular season. The Jazz teams always put up a good regular season, and same fault in the playoffs, man.
But he got a way better team than he has, and another thing we need to take into equation too is
Well, it's
because
him, right? The circle is him, right? The circle is
I
around
don't,
him.
I don't think it's him.
Mm.
It's the first time Galen. I know the first game he tried to take over. When you try to take over and everything like that, you can't win like that. You know, you got it. Their top 5 is elite, one of the best in the league. They're gonna be better next year than I think they are this year.
Oh yeah, definitely for sure. It just like a pattern where Jalen Brunson is in front of him again, man. Last year,
These players,
Jazz,
these players,
yeah.
these players be
But
at so many teams like they change the draws.
But when the Mavericks team beat Jazz, that Mavericks team was depleted. They didn't have a star, and for the hell of it, they couldn't stop Jalen Brunson on the perimeter. Same, but that'll be in 6. New York will get a chance to finish it in 6 in the Garden.
That's what I think too.
They gotta show up, man. All that talk and Barrett looking a little shade better than Randall right now in this series.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
Boston need to be blowing out Atlanta. Right?
Yeah, they still up by 8.
Jason Tatum's shot selection is
Suspect.
same last year, man. He seemed like he didn't.
He didn't learn from last year.
He still have the same type of shot selection, man. And I don't know, when he drives, he looks for the contact too much without focusing on actually finishing at the basket. Well, he's in there.
What's going on, bro?
What up, man?
Nothing
I
much.
think every game 5 is gonna be over tonight. Do you think so?
I think so. I believe so. I think I'm getting ready for that next round anyway. I think that Lakers and Grizzlies series is over. My bad, I'm in my car. Is it okay?
you
No
good.
way. But I think the Grizzlies, because after that Lakers, after that Dylan Brooks situation, I said they ain't winning no more games.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, so that's going in 5. I can see the Clippers win, because remember, if either team loses tonight, I think Denver plays tomorrow tonight.
Tonight.
Okay.
Denver playing tonight.
So if either one of us lose, we have to wait all the way till damn Monday of next week for that round to start. So hopefully both teams win tonight so we can get it kicking on Saturday.
Right.
Yeah, that Denver game is gonna be finished before the
I ain't trying to
Phoenix
wait till
Clippers
next
game.
Monday just to watch a game now.
I feel
By
you.
game, I mean Kevin Durant and my Kentucky homeboy. I'm proud of all my Kentucky guys though. I'm proud that Jamal got his groove back. I'm proud that I like what Vanderbilt, William Gabriel, and AD and all them doing. I like what oh crap, there's a whole bunch of them. See, I like what Shea was doing, but I wish the Thunder had made the playoff. I feel like the Thunder would have been a better matchup for Denver.
Thunder Nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them Thunder boys fearless. Them boys fearless. Them young guys.
I think Shea. It's safe to say he's a superstar. I think he got the credentials now. I think you should give it to him.
Man, and shout out to Ticket, because Ticket said it early in the summer that Shea Gibbs was going to ask 30 this year. They was like, man, Ticket, you know what you're talking about. And they ended up averaging that.
Right. I mean,
you get to see them dudes that really put in that work.
Facts.
And they got
I
homeboy.
always said this about the Clippers, and I always said this about the Clippers. They traded that dude way too young.
I felt like they could have ran it with him and Kawhi.
Man, that shit would have been crazy.
Like, I feel like if so going back to the bubble, you remember when they choked that 3-1 lead? I felt like if you put him in that situation instead of Paul George, I feel like Clippers would have won that series. Not talking hypothetically, but I just think Shea has that dog in him. PG isn't that same dog that he used to be as far as like mentality. Like he used to be a dog.
I get why you say that. I know we don't do hypotheticals, but I understand what you're saying though.
So who you taking? Shea, Ja Morant, Shea.
I'm taking Shea. I know a lot of people gonna look at me crazy.
I'm taking Shea too, yo. Yo, I'm taking Shea too.
I'm taking Shea. I think Ja. See, the thing about Ja is, Ja kind of his game always been the same, but I felt like he don't shoot it like he used to, like when he first came into the league. I felt like he shot the ball a little bit more than he does now. I think he needs to start shooting a little bit more because, like, especially start using that mid range. You can't guard that mid range, especially in the high post. So, like, I want to see Ja. Like, that's the only thing I want to see take another step in his game. Just a shot improvement.
And if we taking Ja over him, you know, De'Aaron Fox is miles ahead of him.
I'll take De'Aaron Fox this year over. I know I'm a Kentucky fan.
Oh yeah, for sure, De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, for sure, man.
Man, I wish the Lakers would have got De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox been out playing Steph the whole series.
So far,
averaging about the same as far as points. I think Fox got the lead a little bit as far as points. It's by a hair. More rebounds and more assists. I mean, and then see what him and Brunson is doing right now. I think kind of moved them into that top 5 point guard conversation because I like what Brunson's doing. Is it safe to say that Brunson is a superstar? I don't want to go that far, but it's looking like it.
If they win this series and he keep performing like that, definitely going up. It's definitely trending.
That's where you earn your name in the playoffs. Is that what you do in the regular season? You earn your name in the playoffs. So he could be in the. I think he already is though.
But the thing is, though, he's a winner. Like that's the thing. You can't start losing when you a winner. You know what I'm saying? Because he won national champion in college. You know, he always steps up in the big moments. Because I remember when the tournament that year, he stepped up in the tournament.
Yeah.
I like what Brunson doing. I felt like he learned a little bit from Luka as far as like controlling the offense while being able to push the tempo or being able, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's kind of learned a little bit of that from him. He took it to New York, ran with it, and I feel like he's putting like a different type of energy in his team. If I'm gonna go ahead and take this another step further. If somehow Milwaukee gets up out of this hole, I think they'll win the next game. But I don't think they're going to be able to come back, not from 3-1 lead. If they can get themselves out of this hole, they're not beating the Knicks.
Yeah, New York and Miami getting a chance to end it 6 in their home court.
I honestly do believe, though, that the Knicks could low-key get to the finals. I'm not going that far to say that they are.
Hey, Elisa said that earlier before you came on here, and I was talking to a couple of coaches, and one of them had they all got the Lakers going to the finals. One said Boston Lakers, one said New York Knicks and Lakers. I don't know what the third coach gonna tell me. That's tomorrow when I talk to him.
I say Suns and Knicks. I think the Lakers. I think the Lakers need another. Like, I like the way the role players have been stepping up, but we got to see how they step up in those later rounds, because the later rounds is when it starts getting, you know what I'm saying, it starts getting nerve wracking. You know, you got a lot on the line. I feel like Denver has a good chance against us too, depending on how Ayton plays. Ayton been stepping up. I like what
Ayton
doing the last couple
is
games.
the X factor there. Like,
He is.
somebody gotta try and slow down
He look like
Joker.
he's about 40 years old already.
He the same. He was what, a year older than me? I'm 22. I think he's 20. No, he's 24. So he's a couple years older than me. But I feel
But I
like
did say though, like, they need to get him in the pick and roll, and as soon as they start getting him in that pick and roll in that game too, it was a done deal.
they need to start using him and KD on that pick and roll a little bit more.
Yeah,
'cause
boy.
I see what we changed up. I think after game one was we had CP3 play a little bit more of the off guard, and Dev is also the other off guard. While we got Ayton roaming around, and you getting KD to bring the ball up court.
Mm-hmm.
I think him being with this team, I think this is the best fit he's ever had. I think it's a better fit than Golden State because of the playmaking that you have and the guys that you have off the ball. Because what him and Book is doing is the same exact thing. I know Golden State was a better team, but I just feel like he fits better with. He can fit. You know, my boy can fit on any team. He can fit anywhere. But the thing is, when those guys playing off of him, they played off of him in Golden State. But these guys fully play off of him. They didn't have to play off of him in Golden State. You get what I'm saying? I mean, this is the most all-round basketball I ever seen KD play.
Minnesota's up by 8 on Denver.
Huh?
First quarter. Minnesota's up by 8 early in the first quarter on Denver.
They gotta get it.
Early.
Don't let them come back. And this is why I probably give Joel. Now, my MVP vote this year, I know you got the top 3, but my MVP vote this year went to Tatum, to be honest with you. Because I like what Tatum's been doing this year. He's been playing both sides of the ball. And then, you know, I feel like Tatum has taken, I'm not a big Duke guy, but when it comes to Duke players, of course, Zion, Grant Hill, Tatum, those are the guys that I like from Duke. And I respect those guys. You know, I grew up with
Forget about Jason Williams.
White chocolate, yep.
I'm talking about the black Jason Williams.
Who?
The one that be on
Max Kellerman show.
He be on the Max Kellerman show in the morning. He got in that motorcycle accident. That's why Chicago ended up getting D Rose later.
Oh, you talking about Jay Williams?
Yeah, Jay Williams.
Jay Williams would have been special.
And Jay Williams, man, he was cold. Man, he was a dog. He was a rookie of the year that year, everything. Then he got in that motorcycle accident and didn't tell the team, and the rest was history. That's why they ended up getting that young boy D Rose, local kid.
I just feel like I don't think Chicago has the best training staff though, because you look at how they handle the Derrick Rose situation. But even though technology has advanced, but you look at how they handle the Lonzo situation, and I'm looking at the Lonzo situation. I'm like, man, I want to see these guys win, like especially Jello. Like I want to see Jello in the league so bad, but I think what really messed up Jello was the thing across the water. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what really messed him up. I feel like Jello's the better offensive player out of all 3 of them. One's a playmaker, one's a scorer, the other's a playmaker, but mainly a defender. That's why I think if you can make a comparison to Lonzo Ball, I would say his biggest comparison would be a Drew Holiday. That's who Bronny James. If Bronny James can keep playing D the same way that he's playing and keep elevating his offense, I swear he's gonna be like another. He ain't gonna be like his dad. He got some of his dad's skill, but I think he's gonna be a better defender than his dad. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of LeBron James Jack sniffers ain't gonna like it when I say that. Maybe some of them do, because you know it's LeBron at the end of the day. But I mean, the way Bronny is getting better, man, But I feel like what LeBron is trying to do is I think he's trying to build a championship team, somewhat of a super team with his son. His son's going to go lower in the draft. Not saying that he should go lower because he should be top 10, but he's going to go lower. He's going to go to a mediocre team. LeBron might sign for 1 year. He kind of might do what Brady did, sign short deals until he calls it quit. And I think they're going to have a really good team because you look at, okay, let's say he ends up in Orlando. You're going to have LeBron. You're going to have Manolo. You're going to have freaking Simmons. You're going to have Simons. Wait, Jonathan Simmons. Is it Simmons? You know what I'm saying. You got all those cats in Orlando. And then think about
Banchero, them boys.
Huh?
You talking about Banchero?
Mm-hmm. They got. I think
he
they
ain't gonna play with no Banchero. I don't see LeBron doing that shit.
When is LeBron's son coming in the league? Wait, 2 years and 2 years you're talking about? 2 years time?
I would say OKC, but OKC gonna be good by then because White KD coming back, and I want to see what White KD gonna do. I honestly think they're gonna be a 40-win team next year. Actually, nah, I'm gonna take it a step further. I say 45. Yep.
Man, how you think the West next year gonna be? Like, ooh.
Houston's gonna win the championship before 2030. Charlotte gonna go to the finals before 2030. And I got there's one more team that I might have to sneak up in there. I think Detroit is gonna be a huge problem in the East because I think the East is getting better as we speak. Give it about
serious takes, boy.
I give it by 2025. I think the East could be better than the West. I'm not sure, but with all these young cats growing in the East, I think the East will be better sooner or later. You might still have Giannis there. The Knicks are back. I think if they could do a little bit more with the Hawks, because I think they're gonna have to get off of John Collins.
Who got the number one pick? Who got the highest chance to get the number one pick? Because whoever get that kid, the franchise good.
I live 45 minutes from Charlotte, and I want Wembanyama to go to Charlotte so bad. The tickets right now are cheap, but then again, it's like I can buy the whole ticket for every game because they got that home game bundle where you buy tickets for every home game. I'm not sure if I want to do it yet because I'm not sure. Because watch when he gets drafted. The minute he gets drafted, that price gonna skyrocket. It's cheap right now because he ain't been drafted yet. I'm telling you, this dude is about to change the whole entire league. I ain't saying he's gonna be the GOAT. I ain't saying this, that, or the third. But they need to throw us a bone over here in the Carolinas. We need somebody to give us more basketball. Like LaMelo came. We drafted LaMelo, and LaMelo brought more people into the stands. Nobody, even when Kemba was there, you didn't really have that many people in the stands like that.
Right.
And I started seeing some of my homies. It was like, man, we about to go ride up to Charlotte. We about to go see LaMelo play. LaMelo gets hurt. Boom. The crowd, amount of people,
no energy, nothing. Melo just need pieces around him. He's a player that need a lot of pieces around him.
I honestly feel like they got. I honestly feel like they got the team to compete. You seen how they was beating all these good teams at the end.
Yeah, when Bridges did what he did.
Yeah, I just about to say that. Yeah, that was a setback.
I've been saying that for a while. Ever since.
He had a chance to be in the top 5 for maybe most improved player.
When you think about it, he got his suspension. He got to do 30 games next year, so that's damn near come out for the All-Star break kind of shit. Buying early practice and shit.
They took away the other 20. It's 10 now, so he might be out the first 2 months.
Yeah, they treat that shit like jail. Like you're already doing the time. That shit continue on.
Nah, bro.
He ain't in jail with the bars on him. He out here in the free world.
I know, but that treat that okay, since while he was trending, you already did some games, so we could just take that off. You're only gonna do 10 in the regular season. Mm.
I think he shouldn't be suspended. They should have pulled an Adrian Peterson since he already done missed the whole season. You know what I'm saying? He done missed
Let
the
it
whole
ride.
season.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't really
They
suspend him. He basically,
always set the examples of the brothers every time. Never
Huh?
fails. They always make an example of the brothers. When you see the NBA made an example of a white dude?
nope, never seen it.
Look what
NFL,
happened to
NBA.
Birdman. Y'all remember Birdman used to play for Miami?
Yep.
With porno and shit. That shit got a lot of people don't even know about that shit.
What happened?
Birdman. What about Jason Kidd, yo?
Talking about
Jason Kidd
Birdman.
black though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason Kidd black. So some people forget about that.
Mhm.
I mean, he might look kind of, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is look at his pop.
Okay, well,
You look at his old picture.
It's just like old girl, Eva Longoria. They used to mess around with Tony Parker, model chick.
I know exactly who you talking about.
He was cheating on her.
I'm not really, and a lot of people, CT Price, a lot of people hated on me
Though.
for
That's
shitting
what's
on the
wrong
Bucks,
with Right.
but I never really looked at the Bucks as a threat as to what people think they are. Like I ain't gonna sit here and try to look like a hater, or because people gonna try to call me that. But I just never looked at them like that. When I look at them at their title season, I know injuries are part of the game. That's what sports is all about. But at the same time, I just feel like they had it kind of easy that year. And I would not be surprised if that's the only ring. I believe Giannis can win another championship, but it ain't going to be in Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota's up by 13 on Denver, 25-12, 2:38 left in the first quarter.
Because don't Milwaukee have like a top 3, top 2 oldest roster in the league? How did that work out for the Lakers, T. Price?
Nothing. They got
Exactly.
that.
With all these teams getting younger in the East, getting better, and then I don't think they're gonna be able to get out of this hole. Because I mean, Giannis is hurt, and then it's like Giannis ain't playing as aggressive like he usually does, and I just feel like Jimmy is just. I think Tyler not being there kind of freed up Jimmy a little bit more, even though Jimmy always plays free, and I think that's what makes Jimmy a real good player. Whenever he's on that floor, when you free up somebody, shoot. I like Jimmy's playmaking. Jimmy is an underrated playmaker. Jimmy kind of remind me of Scottie Pippen with more offensive game a little bit. If I'm being honest. That's who he remind me of a whole lot.
I can't knock you for saying that. That's how you feel. Over here, we be like, man, like, dude, oh my God, y'all want everything to go your way. When dude tell you something right, you won't come in and say you didn't. You know what, man? You was right, man. You been saying that, but when dudes wrong, that's where they want to come. Like roaches like the roaches that didn't get enough food the night before.
Hey, let me tell you this. If there's one place I wanted KD to go to, I ain't really wanted us to go to Phoenix. And the place I wanted him to play for Pat Riley, be in that system, and Jimmy and KD would have been the perfect duo. I mean, you talking about a perfect duo?
I never heard nobody say that. Hey, KD can fit anywhere, so
right.
You just want and you ain't got to gut your team and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? To do the shit.
But Phoenix just had the right amount of assets. But see, the thing about Phoenix is T-Price. Phoenix, this deal could have been happening, but the reason why Brooklyn dropped that price was because KD was hurt, and then on top of that, I mean, what else was going to happen in Brooklyn? And then the owner, okay, he basically forcing KD to stay. That's gonna make him look bad. Nobody ain't gonna want to play for you in the future if he had held on to KD and not traded him. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like at the same time, when I look at the situation that happened in Brooklyn, I think because I like that Brooklyn team, man. I really like that Brooklyn team.
I like the first Brooklyn team, but they ain't give it a chance to give it a go because they would have been won a championship.
Facts.
If they would have kept that same team that they had. I've been saying that forever, man. They would have kept that same team that they had. Dude, you had a bench. You had everything that you need. And you didn't give it a go. That was disrespectful right there to me. And I do, like, okay. And then you say you don't need a coach and everything. You laughing.
The one that's the team before James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When they first went over there, very first, before they start trading anybody, they should have kept that same team because they had, guess who still, they would have Jared Allen. See what Jared Allen became.
Yeah. Yeah, after Bucks beat them in that. They should have just run that.
Lungs, bro. It hit hard. It hit. Yeah, like that shit hit different.
T-Price though.
Man, hey nigga, I've been around smokers, nigga, that smoke that kind of nigga. You can't lie to me, nigga.
Hey T-Price, let me start calling you up.
It is what it is, bro. A lot of my cousins and my friends, they be like, man, you can just come talk to me about that. Like, yeah, you can come talk to me anything. I ain't gonna tell your mom and daddy, nigga, please. I ain't got no time. I ain't gonna lie for your ass either, nigga. You gotta take your weight. You gotta take your weight on everything, nigga. You gotta take your weight. That's the way accountability. That's the way you're gonna profit in this world. You get accountability. Once you get the accountability down, man, life is easy, man.
Yeah.
Skulls and bones. It's gonna be, temptations and all that, and what society says. And I just remember when I was growing up, well, society says this, and society says this, and society says this. And I be like, okay, I didn't grow up in a society ran household.
They make it feel like these days the way you were raised is like it's like wasted because it's like a lot of things that didn't make sense.
I understand.
You know exactly what I'm
about
trying
design
to say.
though. It's all by design. It's just like child support. All that shit was by design.
Yeah.
To destroy families, particularly who?
Foundation. Yeah, they want to get rid of the foundation.
Dehumanize.
Now these women now make more than a man. Now they going around talking to a dude like he's still a little bum off the street and shit. He got a job. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like these days a lot of people. I just feel like the way things are set up, it's like the way we look at things now. Certain things wouldn't make sense 20 years ago that people do now. Versus today. You get what I'm saying?
All up there. I've seen it all up there.
I remember the culture was you got a job, that is all. If you got a job, no, it's how much your digits. Like get a job ain't enough to hold on a girl right now, boy. Job got to be bringing it in.
Man,
that's why I don't like this load managing stuff. This load managing stuff kind of. When I look at some of this load managing stuff, it spells the R word with the double G's in the middle. And when I say that, it's like, okay, for example, this Clippers series. How in the hell, I get Kawhi, they said he has a degenerative knee, but how in the hell you play like that and all of a sudden you come out and you just hurt? Same thing with Fox.
Mm-hmm.
They've been effing over the Kings for how long? You remember 02, 03?
Hey, do I not? Hey, I tell the truth around here, man. Look, every team gets cheated, bro. Right. Just keep it a buck here. The small market teams get fucked over, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Because KD could have won in OKC. I just feel like if KD would have stayed in OKC, not like I said, I know I'm talking hypothetically. But the way Sam Presti made moves over these years, okay, now let's say you get off of Russ at that time. And you know Russ's value. Russ was young. You know his value was probably at its highest. He was MVP season, everything. Let's say you trade Russ, you get a shit ton of picks back. You get a few players back. You surround them with KD, and you draft some more players. Man, I'm telling you, that would have worked. I wish we never left as the Sonic. I want to keep the Sonic.
Hey, there was this lady. She comes to my store all the time. She told me the story when she lived it. She comes here. She comes to the store like once a month, and she always tells me the story how the owner from Seattle was on the radio and said that he's not going to sell the team. That she told me literally at midnight he packed up that whole office and was gone by 12 o'clock midnight, and he was on a flight all the way to Oklahoma City. They woke up the next day and heard the shit on the news.
Damn.
That's some cold-blooded shit right there. You come out and make a statement. Oh yeah, we're not going to sell the team. We're not going to move around. We're actually going to stay here, keep basketball in freaking Seattle, and we going to do all this stuff for you. And next thing you know, nigga, you don't. And they found out on the news that you like really? Why you think Gary Payton said that he'll never retire at Oklahoma City? They bring back in Seattle. Guess what? Him and Sean Kemp definitely going up there. Jack Sigma,
Dennis Johnson, the late great Dennis Johnson.
Dennis Johnson was nasty as hell. Nasty as hell. Kevin Johnson was too. Charlotte.
I remember when KJ played for Cleveland.
Wait, hold on.
You even drafted him.
This is the Johnson back in the day that played for Charlotte that was nasty as hell.
Larry Johnson.
Yeah,
Grandmama.
Yeah.
You know,
put on the dress by Duncan and shit. Promote his Converse.
Jack and Kevin Johnson with the Suns.
With Charles and them. Yep, he was on that 93 team. I kept trying to tell people.
He played with Zoe. David Wingate. Who's that other dude? Dale Curry.
The best six man ever.
Man, Derek Curry, man. See that dude open, man. It was just crazy because I remember all the Charlotte games when they used to play, man. You used to see two little boys out there shooting basketball. That's Stephen that's Stephen his other brother, man. Stephen, what's the other one's name?
You had
Stephen.
Seth.
Seth, yeah, Seth. My cousin got that a part of his middle name, Seth.
And then I think they got a daughter. I forgot her name. That's a Doc Rivers' son. Was it Doc Rivers' son? Was it Damian Lee?
It's Damian Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, the one sons now. Yeah, I think he with Curry's sister. Yeah, they have a kid together.
Cause Doc Rivers, ain't Seth Curry? No, Seth Curry is the one that's with Doc Rivers' daughter. I think that's what I meant.
Oh, what? You used to play for your father-in-law?
Huh?
Well,
You used to play for your father-in-law?
He's still keeping that in the family tree, huh? If that's true, then I don't get into stuff like that. Oh man, he just shot he's on fire.
Yeah, Atlanta has something to say right now, boy. Atlanta saying something right now. Boy, they turn it over again.
Like you a little bit before me. I'll see what happens.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm in the West, so.
Oh, that's you.
Hey, you say you out there in the West? My granddad, he from Tacoma.
Oh yeah, I got childhood friends stay in Tacoma.
Mm-hmm. Right out there where the good stuff at.
Man, it ain't just there. It's Washington, California, and Oregon. It's he's on fire.
Yeah, boy.
Dude just hit another 3, man.
Yeah, boy. Yes, man.
Was it Ant-Man?
What'd you say?
Oh, Trey. Thank God, man.
Trey just hit another 3. Just tied the game up.
Trey, man. I'm telling you, Trey different. I like Trey's game. I don't like how people call Trey overrated. I just feel like I just think people don't like Trey. Like they just don't like this. You know, these days fans ain't as fans are more ignorant now. Like, they won't like you because they'll say you don't know basketball or don't like you because you have a certain take about
Man,
Okay, I got a
LeBron.
good question for you. Let me ask y'all young people a question. Because I said it earlier. I'm about to take a break. I'll take a break right quick. But I'm gonna let y'all harp on this. Did you hear about the
Gotcha.
story about the dude called white boy called LeBron James soft, and the black dude was standing right there, heard him chatting about an argument of, and ended up beating his ass in Memphis? Did y'all hear about that?
I ain't heard about that.
Yeah, man,
What?
it's going. Yeah, see, a
The
lot of
black
stuff
dude
ain't
beat
gonna,
the white
they ain't gonna put
dude.
this on mainstream media, man. But I seen the story. Shout out to Basketball Fast 2.0, man, because my boy was talking about it. He tried to get Too Raw to talk about it. That got to be like some actually it's real talk kind of stuff though too. I already said my piece earlier about it. I'm gonna say my little 2 cents again.
Huh.
When somebody
Oh,
say something about this man, you got people ready to risk it all. This man
Right.
literally beat this dude up that was 2 times bigger than him.
Oh, you talking about
mean,
when old buddy grabbed on that? You talking about when old buddy was grabbing and had him in the chokehold or some shit?
this just recently happened. Like this just recently happened.
I seen
you
what you
talk about
talking
like the
about.
last game in Memphis?
Yeah, one of the last few games of Memphis. This is just this just happened, man. Because dude called LeBron James soft, and this dude just came out his way and just it was arguing back and forth. Next you know, gave him the business. But the dude was 2 times bigger than him, man. Come on, man.
So all this all this name that these LeBron fans getting is a real thing.
Yeah,
Then it's
it's a real thing. But they won't call us old school people like we the worst fans. No, y'all do ready risks all. LeBron's
That's
a
why I don't
billionaire.
want LeBron. That's why I don't want the Lakers. I'm originally a Lakers fan, right? And then I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. And I became a KD fan because he went to Texas and then he came into the league. But Kobe was my guy. And I just don't like seeing LeBron, especially knowing how easy they had it and how things have been so, what's that word? Where you had to fill the needs of a woman. What's that word? You know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm saying.
Obligation.
Like
Obligated.
obligated. It starts with a C, but not
Conceited. He do have the conceited tendencies though.
he is. He's conceited as hell, and I don't like.
I've been telling people when I said that I was a hater though. You know,
And
Atlanta's
AD
leading by 1 point right now, y'all. Trey
Yeah.
for 3. That was a bad shot by Trey Young though.
and they call him overrated, but then they say we want to see you do this, we want to see you do that, we want to see you show up.
man. These players in the league are literally like, man, like there's a few players in the league. I ain't never gonna call nobody who is a professional at what they do overrated, bro. Like a boss, I would never call a professional athlete a boss, bro. Like
I'm waiting on the clip game to come on. Trey Young left-handed gets stuck. Oh my God, it got stuck in the rim. Oh Lord Jesus. How can a floater get stuck? How can a floater just literally get stuck? That shit was magnet or something. That shit literally got this shit not stuck.
Like going up,
seen that
I got
shit.
stuck going up, bro.
I ain't never seen that shit get stuck at the end towards of a game. Like really, you see some crazy shit when you get older. I'm trying to tell you.
Nah, you seen that Draymond that shit when the Warriors played and the thing rolled like on the rim and it just stayed right there.
Mm-hmm.
I seen that. I said, there's got to be metals in that motherfucking ball that be affecting people's shots certain games. Because I said, ain't no way a ball is supposed to stand still on a free throw like that.
Hey, I was there when Dame hit that shot that took OKC home. With Dame made bye-bye. I seen that shot in person. I was in the little, my boy said, this shot is off, and I was putting my jacket on. And he was just like, dude, and I just heard, and when I looked around, I'd have seen the fans just go crazy. I was like, he hit it. I was like, then I turned around and I actually seen the replay. I was like, oh, he actually did. And I say in my mind was like, how the fuck did that shot goes in? Like, look, like that shot curved. Like,
The NBA owes Charlotte Wembanyama because Kobe should have been in Charlotte. And Kobe, I think, would have still been a great and historic player, top 10 all time still, if he had started his career off in Charlotte. I felt like he would have gave Charlotte that turnaround right then and there. Charlotte was a new team at that time. Man, if Kobe had stayed in Charlotte, I would have been there probably every
Well, T Price, you would know T Price back in that days. How was Charlotte when it come to like taking care of the young talent and would they have taken care of Kobe?
At that point, before Jordan took over, it was different because you remember back Charlotte was a expansion team. You know what I'm saying? And they started
Miami
from the
too.
bottom. Yeah, I can hear you. It's just like Toronto, and just like the Vancouver, like the Memphis Grizzlies. I remember they used to be in Vancouver. I remember they used to have two teams up in the north. You had the Vancouver Grizzlies and you had the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah, Grizzlies had a big man on them, a big dude. What they call him again?
Vancouver.
Big.
Because you think about Toronto. When I think about Toronto, I think about Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. T-Mac wasn't a player like everybody thought he was, like he came out to be, because he used to come off the bench.
True.
You know what I mean? And
That is true. Yeah.
I remember Damon Stoudemire. He played for the Vancouver Grizzlies.
Yeah, Damon Stoudemire, lefty.
Yeah,
Dangerous
softball.
dude. Did Charlotte got it further than when they beat Bulls in that playoff that time? Did they reach further than the first round anytime?
I gotta remember, gotta look back and see, but they was a good team growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they had all stars coming off that team too. They had players
Yeah,
who
then you
made
had
it off
Zoe,
that team.
then you had Larry Johnson.
I remember when Zoe was
Dave-
the Trailblazers.
And then they had David Wingate.
No, Zebo, my bad.
They had little Muggsy. They had Muggsy. Then they had Dale Curry. They were
Okay,
just
so
upcoming team. I
Kobe-
just remember the old school
So
Magic.
Kobe would have been good. That is an interesting question, you know. A lot of like I always wonder, like if the Knicks would have like nurtured Curry with his ankles, like how the Warriors did. What do you think?
That's a question of I don't know, but one thing I know, no matter what his situation would have been, that this notion that Kobe wasn't ready when he first came in the league is one of the biggest lies that I ever heard in my life. He had an old school coach and believe in playing rookies like that, like they didn't. They just make it seem like LeBron was like the first one that barreled through the door. No, he was the first one who was able to, get the keys in his hand immediately.
Yeah, that's how
earn that.
coaching. Yeah, that's how coaching was back then, man. And then you got to deal with the guys on your bench, on your team too. Like you got to prove yourself to those guys too. But Kobe had that handle for sure. Like
And the old school Hornets was a sight team to watch, man, back in the day. And that's a fact, bro.
Fact. Larry Johnson was just
Yeah, I remember the Magic. Everybody want to talk about the expansion teams, but look at all the expansion teams. Only expansion team that was recently added and made it to the NBA Finals is the Memphis Grizzlies and the Charlotte Hornets.
we never got to it. Boy, I'm a KD fan, but I mean, as far as me being very close to Charlotte and Atlanta, Charlotte ain't never been. I don't ever remember, and I don't think Charlotte has
Y'all
ever
hold it
been
down
outside
for
the
me. I'm
first
taking a
round.
break right quick. I'm gonna take a break right quick. Y'all hold it down for me.
All right, bet.
respect.
But bro, I don't think Charlotte has ever been outside the first or second round, like ever. Never have they ever been.
But the East did tough too. Yeah. The East back then is no joke too, boy.
Yeah, with MJ, and then you had freaking Reggie, and all those guys back in there. You had Ewing,
Knicks, Pacers,
right? And Miami had all those teams. Alonzo Mourning. That's all I'm saying. You had all those guys back in the day.
Yeah, man. The East was tough. East weren't no joke coming up. Boston just tied the game. Tied the game with 7 seconds to go 116.
Because I feel like I'll be straight up real with you. If Wembanyama gets drafted to Charlotte, and Wembanyama I think Wembanyama, if he can stay healthy, and if LaMelo stay healthy, get rid of Steve Clifford. I don't even know why I don't even know why.
Yeah,
Steve Clifford's there. And then you got new ownership coming in. He got to go. You know what I'm saying?
that's how it is. That's how it is normally with new ownership, right? They clean house. Like that's what I would do.
That's what I'm saying. I would do the same thing. I mean, shoot, the Broncos did it. Who else did it? All these guys who have brought out teams. The Commanders are about to do it, but they're not going to get rid of Ron Rivera though. But the Commanders kind of did the same. I'm not sure if they're going to get rid of Ron Rivera. I think they're going to keep Ron Rivera. And then that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if he can stay healthy and LaMelo can stay healthy, I believe Charlotte will be a contending team in the East. I'm not even lying. I'm going ahead and go say this right now.
They'll be in the play-in for sure.
You think the play-in?
At least, like for sure, guaranteed they'll be in the play-in. They'll be in and around the play-in. So they're winning close to 40 games, 35. Because the East top heavy, yeah.
To be realistic, I would, and that's why I would have them in the playoffs. I honestly think drafting Wembanyama might make them instantly better than Atlanta and Orlando. They're gonna pass. You draft Wembanyama, you're gonna pass Orlando. You're gonna pass. And then if you get Miles Bridges back, please pray to God that Miles Bridges comes back in a Charlotte uniform. Miles Bridges was like that, the Draymond of that team. The energy he brought to the game. And then people forgot, Charlotte has a solid squad. You can probably move off of Rozier and Gordon Hayward and get some other guys back.
Gordon Hayward. They need to move off of Gordon Hayward.
It's that contract. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Now, Terry, I keep Terry.
For sure. You got to keep. You need players like that. Fearless, who would go and get it, no matter what. And Boston, my goodness, Boston up, Atlanta up to 1.8 seconds to go.
I'm about to watch that Phoenix, and I'm about to watch.
Oh my Lord! Did he just do it? Did he do it? Yes, he did. Did he do it? Yes, he did. Did he do it? Yeah, he did it.
Boston, come on.
I came right on time. I was like,
come on, Celtics.
I was like, I gotta.
Was that the trade?
Yes, from way downtown. He's on fire.
This man fearless, yo.
They got 1.9 seconds left. And the homie in the comments says, he said send the Hawks back to the St. Louis Hawks, man. That's messed up. That's where they started at. I used to grow up in the Midwest.
St. Louis?
Yeah,
the Hawks started out in St. Louis.
Who is college basketball around St. Louis now?
Man, they call it St. Louis Billikens. They've been at it too in St. Louis, man. That whole Midwest, like a lot of people always want to say about basketball, but man, every part of the United States, even places like North Dakota, South Dakota, they got ballers out there, bro. Basketball is everywhere. Like all these main sports, it's everywhere.
I'm getting a feedback from you.
Somehow sound like Soundwave.
My bad.
Oh, yeah.
Sound like a
I was
Decepticon.
looking up that little trade shop. I got
They
a
call it
Decepticon playing on my vehicle.
Hey, I got a homeboy that does that right now. Man, the Hawks about to send this game to a game 6.
Man.
Watch out for the alley-oop. Watch out for alley-oop at the basket. That's the only way they can get a shot up.
They
This
better
ain't
stop.
Derek
They
Fisher.
better stop shitting on Trey.
All right. Game 6. Whoa. Hawks
If
push a
Ticket
game
if
6.
Ticket picked them to beat the Hawks. Ticket did pick them to beat the stuff that everybody thought was crazy, but they do match up with them well, though. They did this without Deontay Murray, too, if they pull this shit off.
Yeah.
Then they get him back for game 6. Here we go.
I be telling everybody they got to stop shitting on him. Trey Young's a better player in the playoffs.
So that drop coverage is a Boston thing, isn't that?
I'm officially taking my
Udoka.
break.com now. We getting
Man,
ready
they
for the
sleeping
Phoenix
on that,
Suns,
man.
the main event. The main event tonight, everybody want to see just the Phoenix Suns and the Clippers. I don't care. It's still the main event to me, even though
Westbrook
Kawhi
finna
and-
eat.
I'm ready to see the main event.
Oh, we.
I just don't like Rufio Booker. Rufio, he's nice. I ain't gonna hate his game, but do win the championship first, then talk shit, nigga.
You talking about Book?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Kentucky boy. That's why he always kind of pissed me off a little bit. And like, T. Price, I'm glad I'm talking to you about this. Matter of fact, I don't like how people are downplaying KD's success as a player. Okay, fuck the championships in Golden State. That was 6-7 years ago that he went to Golden State. Y'all complaining, not you or anybody, not you or a homeboy on the stream, but I'm speaking to everybody out there. All y'all gonna sit around here and say and try to downplay his greatness like dude ain't one of the greatest players of all time. Like he ain't helped the Warriors those 2 years. They called him. They act like he just called them. Oh man, Steph, can I play with you? You know what I'm saying? Can I do this with you? No, them motherfuckers was crying you had motherfuckers crying in the parking lot calling him after losing to LeBron James. Letting LeBron James come back in
I
the
said
series.
that too. And this one thing I always said this. I said this forever. I'm gonna say it on here. The biggest thing why the media don't like KD was because he did the same thing LeBron did. Yeah, he joined the super team, but he won in the finals more than LeBron actually did when he had a super team. And the media did not like that shit. And I've been saying that, and I'll stay and I'm not knocking LeBron or anything like that, but it just as for facts. I've been saying it. And one thing over here, if I see Dick riding in anything in my comment section, you will be blocked. They'll let me know you can't talk right. I've never seen so many grown men typing the word dick so many times in the same sentence that I see on these streams. Y'all dudes crazy.
Man, T.
Man, I don't understand. I don't understand I don't understand that Kevin Durant.
I don't understand.
But,
I don't care about
we
his
all
playing
watching.
careers.
We all watching
One
him.
thing-
We all watching, man. We all watching
I just
and
for
see
real, but
like
I understand when people be trying to downbreak Kobe. He's not even the top 10. Like that's one person's opinion. Like and everything like that. But you can't tell me what I seen in my own eyes. It ain't just him, Magic. You know what I mean? All the great ones that did it. You know, I know players that played in the league that you know that had a better career than the players that did win a championship. You see what I'm saying? Only thing they didn't have in their resume is a championship. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, man. If you know
But I
the
don't
game,
care.
bro, you ain't go.
I don't tear down nobody about it. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Journalism is really it's like you go to school of journalism, to shit on people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
I know for sure.
It's always
I know for
brown on
sure.
brown crimes.
Right.
It ain't no.
I know for sure
brown
when he
going
walked
at no
down.
white players.
When he walked on them for the 2 years in a row and knocked down that tree in the same spot, I know for sure you see, man, he's a bad mother boy. That boy bad. Same spot. Dribble, pull up, tree. Dagger.
That motherfucker Trey, man.
what's going on with him and Atlanta? There's rumors say like he might leave.
I don't get into speculation. Only time I start talking about stuff once it fully happened. I ain't never getting into the people that I think this player will go here, because when you're wrong, people will be trolling you. They'll be trolling you to the end of time. And when you're right, the dudes be missing it. The men and women be missing on the milk carton.
Well, that's a big one. That's a big one for Atlanta, man.
But T Price, the thing you said about KD, you hit the nail on the head. But another thing that they try to say, these same exact people now, they try to say, oh, he can't lead a team. This motherfucker was 22 years old, leading scorer in the league, youngest to ever do it, by the way. Led a team to a finals, and he outplayed LeBron in the finals. I could make the argument right now that he outplayed LeBron in the finals.
He did, but I never forget that infamous back-to-back plays. You heard the slap clear on TV. I watched that final so many times. I can tell you the exact part, that time, and what was going on in the game and everything when it happened in back-to-back play, and it was no foul on LeBron. And then the old school dude looked at me at the time, was like, "Yep, LeBron gonna win his championship on KD." So KD was crying in his mama arms. You remember that? I remember.
Oh yeah, I know.
Because
that was a that was crazy.
He learned his lesson from that. In my mind at that time, KD. And then when KD got older, and then we went to Golden State, I was just like, oh, so KD's like, okay. I remember when you beat me when I had a super team. When you had a super team. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to you, because we already knew that was the only time in this era we already know who was going to the championship: the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors.
Man, isn't it funny?
People didn't care about nobody else but the Warriors and the Cavs at that time.
Right. Everybody.
Isn't it funny? And all season long they were saying, oh, 2 immovable objects, and the immovable they on a path, and when they reach in the finals, it was all of a sudden LeBron James don't have enough. Like all of a sudden the juggernaut that was cleaning up the East, running through the East, is not good enough all of a sudden. Like,
they never kept the same energy for LeBron that they try to have for KD, and I just don't like.
I've been saying this, and I ain't knocking LeBron, but I've been saying this forever on Ticket Channel for years before I started saying it on here. I ain't never seen a dude that gets the most protection, walks around like he walked on water. He turned water into wine kind of shit. And they don't talk about nothing like LeBron get criticized. No, the fuck he doesn't. He don't get criticized like MJ, Kobe. They never dogged out Vince Carter. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can tell, like, the players that, you know, that was in that conversation, even though a lot of media writers, they think they away own criteria. Now, I like that episode what Ticket did with and Chris Copeland and my boy Maz, you know, did, you know what I'm saying, talking about it. He said Kobe was efficient, he would have made it, but come on, man, that they could just miss me with all that, man. And he said that Gasol could have won the MVP. I'm like, come on, man. I watched them whole finals. It was Kobe ran out. I think he ran out of gas in Game 7, but he did the other things to impact the game. You know, it's just who you like. And most people that's from Ohio that I know, they all like LeBron. I know some people that's from up there from Ohio that don't like LeBron. They like KD.
Facts.
I know something like Steph Curry, and that's from Ohio. You know, because guess what? He's from Ohio too. It ain't just one dude from Akron.
But T Price, the thing is, you know what I really want so bad for this playoffs? I just want KD to win the championship. And the cherry on top, get that third finals MVP, because I'm telling you this, the narrative is going to keep spinning for the rest of his career if they give Devin Booker that finals MVP. Hell, let me tell you this. They're going to always say, oh, because you know they're going to switch it up. You see nobody pick Phoenix to win before the season started. You see everybody was shitting on Phoenix after Luka put the bombs on their ass. You seen all that.
Then the game about to come on right now, bro. Hey, I'm about to take a quick break. I'll be right back, gentlemen.
You already know what time it is. We're about to cook these boys up. We're about to finish it. We're going to be all right.
We talking about, the Suns Clippers.
Phoenix is my team. And that's why I want KD. That's why I want KD to win that Finals MVP, because it's gonna always be that narrative. Because they're gonna try to spin it. I think KD will get a whole lot of respect for this championship if he gets the Finals MVP. But he's not gonna get the respect if Dev get it, because it's gonna be like, you already got all these people saying it's Dev's team. Okay, a lot of these guys are right. It is Devin Booker's team. He got drafted there. You know what I'm saying? He had an easy-ass run in 21, but lost in the finals. They'll bring up all he went to the finals. He went to the finals without KD. I need everybody to have the same energy for KD that they have, like before he went to Golden State, before he went to Phoenix. Oh, Steph won a ring before him. Well, KD won rings before going to Devin Booker. But then guess who they going to bring up? Steph. Let us know when KD wins a ring. Now, let's say KD wins this championship. Devin Booker wins Finals MVP. Oh, he's a role player. Oh, he just joined the team just to get carried by Book. He got carried by Steph, and he got carried by Book. But then if he wins the Finals MVP, people can't really say much. He went there, and let me give you this other stat. No ESPN stat type shit. He might be the first player in NBA. Think about this. The first player in NBA history to win the finals while being traded in the same season. Think about this now. And I think this alone, if he wins championship, if he wins Finals MVP, that alone right there, with this MVP, with his all-star teammate, with his all-NBA teams that he has made, and I feel like he played like an all-NBA defender this year, especially before he got hurt. This is his best defensive season ever. Before he got hurt, he led the league in blocks at the small forward position out of everybody in the league. He's automatically going to be top 10 with doing this alone. You're talking about the first, and he's going to be the epitome of somebody who can just come in and just fit anywhere. The proof in the pudding that he wins the championship with the Finals MVP, I think winning the championship would do it anyway. Because, I mean, still going to end up being the first player to be traded.
You need all that extra accolades.
But you need that Finals MVP, though, because he'll be the first Finals MVP ever to do it.
I tell you what, though, if he do get there, he go like probably the hardest part too.
I think this path,
the West ain't no joke, man.
That's what I'm saying. And this path, he didn't run. People say he ran from the ground. The East was easier than the West. You know what I'm saying? All you had to worry about was the Celtics and Giannis. You ain't worried about no Sixers. That's what I'm saying. But then you think about this, though. That Brooklyn team KD had this year before going to Phoenix is better than that team that he has in Phoenix right now. I guarantee you Nick Claxton will outplay DeAndre Ayton. With KD on the team, KD will cancel each other out. KD and KD will cancel each other out.
That's what we do it to DeAndre Ayton. Damn.
And all you got to do is put Ben on Devin. That's all you got to do is put Ben, the Kardashian boys.
They start out the game doubling KD.
Yep, but then you got Ben, who's gonna be left open. He's gonna have to take that open shot, but Ben attempted more shots when he had.
Man, ain't no Ben, man. He's Den, man. Den, have something that happened, man. That's Den, ain't Ben. He's Den. That was Den, man.
And Kyrie gonna outplay Devin Booker. That's what I'm saying. Kyrie will outplay CP3 and Devin Booker combined, especially if Kyrie's in his bag.
Tell you what, though, I don't think Clippers gonna lie down tonight.
The Clippers ain't gonna lay down tonight. They're not.
Gonna be a tough one.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. I just want KD to get this Finals MVP.
Good rotation from Westbrook to Gordon, the dunk, Zubac, 7-6, Clippers.
You
Devin
watching it
Booker
right
pick
now?
and roll. Yeah.
I'm about
Devin
to
Booker
turn.
get the pick and roll with Aiton. Oh, turnover Devin Booker. No foul on Westbrook.
Let me see what's going on real quick.
Yeah, guys, done this TNT overtime.
Let me
This is
see what's
way,
going on.
way ahead. Westbrook
Watch my
and
Suns.
pick and roll CP3. DeAndre Ayton swing out to Torrey Craig. Craig, he been giving good minutes.
No, I like Craig.
Morris starting, huh?
No, I like Torrey Craig. I felt like we should have ran with the same starting lineup that we had in the regular season. But I always said it. You do take out Josh Okogie, start Torrey Craig, because Torrey Craig will bring more beef and size to the lineup. He can shoot. He's basically a 3-and-D player. I'm not gonna
Seem
lie.
like Okogie seemed like that a little bit affecting him though, coming off the bench. Need time to assert himself. Westbrook pick and roll, Zubac mismatch. Zubac and a mismatch, spin, foul, Torrey Craig. Phoenix up on a corner shot on Devin Booker. Gordon, Morris, Zubac, Powell, Westbrook, Chris Paul, D-Book, KD, Ayton, Torrey Craig. 8-8. Free throw made by Zubac. Orange in the building. 2 for 2 from the free throw. Good.
Oh, bro, I'm trying to find that channel.
On TNT. Devin Booker down drive, pump fakes, get Aaron Gordon up in the air, foul. Booker to the free throw. Clippers fouling all of that's 2 or 3 team fouls. All. Free throw good, Devin Booker.
Rufio Booker. Rufio.
Free throw good. Phoenix
That nigga-
1, 10-9.
I call that nigga Rufio. That nigga do
Why?
look like Rufio.
Westbrook on the TO. Book on the fast break. KD with the one hand. Time out. Ty Lue. Time out. Box. Time out, Box. That's what you do, Box. When a team start to go on a run, you call a timeout.
Yeah, y'all, I'm about to end this stream out, man. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man.
For sure.
I'm gonna join the main event tonight. You know, it's gonna be fireworks tonight. I think this is gonna be the first year we're gonna see the Phoenix Suns, and you're gonna see a KD and LeBron reunion to help try to boost up his legacy. Because you already know they're gonna use. Well, he went to Steph Curry, Draymond Thompson, and Jordan Poole. Then he went against KD and
They already had that tape. They already had that tape too, eh?
yeah. That's what this old school dude be having me dying when they be talking about that, man. That shit be having me dead. He's like, you already know that shit gonna happen, fool. I be laughing hard. I'm like, hey.
Hey, T Price, man. Give thanks for coming for the stream, bro. Like,
Oh yeah,
You the
man. Yeah,
man. You the
I'm
man.
gonna
You
come
the
back
man, bro.
tomorrow. I'm gonna come tomorrow, man. Be a little bit longer, man, because I ain't got to work and everything like that. You know, Thursday morning, I'll definitely do it. I'll do an early morning stream. I'm just gonna do it on my channel. That way I can have
Respect.
full range and and I know who's talking in my streams and stuff like that. Because you do gonna have some trolls that gonna try to test. Gonna be like Mortal Kombat. Test your might.
Yeah,
And then
brother.
when they do
Royal
that,
and
they're gonna
highly
fail.
salute.
When they do, they're gonna fail. I guarantee you that. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a good night. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy everybody for coming through. Oh, girl, I already had my lighters in the air, man. That's what I was doing. Had to talk to the lady, too. So, yeah. It's already done, homie. Because this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, oh yeah. All in my room, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. All in my room. Hey, oh yeah, you tell me, who strokes you. I know some people feel like that he made the wrong decision by going to Houston and everything like that, because of the young players and how, I don't know. I don't know. I just got to see how. I stay out of stuff like that, but he just took the best job I think that was available to him. But I don't know. But they didn't block. You see, Boston didn't block this trade. You know what I'm saying? They didn't block. They didn't block his trade. You know what I'm saying? Preventing him to, if you remember when he became allegedly the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? Next new coach. It was fireworks. You know what I'm saying? It's like, help me, Lord, help me, Lord, help me, Lord, help me. I need more help me, Lord, I need more help me, Lord, I need more help me, Lord, I need more help. Oh, help me, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord, I need more help. Help me, Lord. I need more help. Because I need you to survive. Stand with me. Agree with me. We are the part of God. Why it is His will. You are important to me. I need you to survive. You gotta survive this thing called life, man. Mm-hmm. You need it. That's what's missing in today's era. Missing these coaches that hold these players accountable, man. And then you gotta be willing to be coached, no matter. And you gotta be willing to be taught, in no matter what profession. You can tell the ones that's really looking out for you, and the ones that are not. I'm just being already real with you on that. I got just a lot of trades. You know what I'm saying? Nice pass to Aiden. Man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like, share, subscribe, man. And I'm about to finish watching some of this game here, yo. You want to donate the Old Head Podcast, $sign Old Head Podcast. If not, the show gonna go on anyway. Mm-hmm. You best believe that. That's Rufio. It's the last shot. It's time to rest, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. About to get in this game. I'm gonna watch this game I'm gonna watch at least to about the fourth quarter. And then once it's the fourth quarter, depending on how the game going, I'll watch it as Norman Powell hits he's on fire. I could do the end of the fourth quarter, though. What you gonna do, Rufio? Rufio gets a screen. Rufio, mid-range. Zubac falls down, draws a foul, they get it. Rebound. Here comes the Clippers. Down by one. As the draw, offensive foul on Westbrook. As Okogie tried to draw the charge, but I think he got called for a blocking foul. It's Powell. He's on fire. He did a Trae Young. Here's Zubac. Zubac looking for Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon to the lane. Eric Gordon. Marquise. I don't know which Morris is that for Kansas, which one that is. Fade away. That's good. 1918. Here comes KD. KD pass to Ayton, pick and roll, layup, and one. I don't know why they don't go to that even more. Shout out to T-Vibe TV, man. He brought up a good point. I don't know why they just put KD and DeAndre Ayton in pick and roll. Mm-hmm. He makes the 3-point play. 21-19. Russell steps into a three. That's a brick. Powell with the rebound. That's a brick. Booker with the rebound. Here comes Rufio. I don't know how he's going to win a tie-up. I messed with a Kardashian. Rufio, reverse layup. Didn't touch nothing but the backboard. KD had to good pass by Russ. He had to get on his heels on Russ, and Russ just delivered a nice pass to Zubac with a layup. KD, float game, off the note. But they go for Ayton, who look like he about 40 years old. He had 23-21 game. Here comes, and Russell threw a turnover. And that's going to be a turnover by Chris Paul. We got a 23-21 ball game. Shit, I might just do this shit to halftime. Fuck it. I ain't got nothing else to do. Even though I do got a short day tomorrow. But I ain't going to be kicking with y'all people for 3 hours. I mean, to the third quarter. I can tell you that. Best believe it. As Bismack Biyombo come in the game. Here comes Powell. Powell to Zubac. Look for Morris. Morris backing down Okogie. Shoots over him. And that rattles in. We got a tie game, 23-23 all. As Denver has taken the lead against Minnesota, 51-47. It's KD. He gets a screen, and they call a foul on. I never seen so many dudes get knocked down now off of screens that I do in my life. It still remains Phoenix basketball. Here's KD. KD shoots over everybody, in and out. Plumlee with the rebound. Gives it to Powell. We got a 23-23 ball game. Let's get it going. Here's Powell. Powell drives. 3-ball corner. No good. Bismack Biyombo gets called. He said he held my arm. And the referee said, nope. Biyombo do not like the call. I can imagine what he's saying in his language. He looked like he grabbed his arm. Both was holding each other, but it's all about the one that's getting caught in refereeing. I don't know. I'm going to trust you. I hope it's the one I'm thinking and who you are. You got it back now. I don't know who took it. But if I see people start blocking it, I know there's a troll in here. Because I had some trolls doing that to a lot of people when I first started. We got a 24-23 ball game. Here comes Phoenix. Here comes Rufio. He gets the screen. Biyombo wide open. He throws it down. Throw it down. Throw it down. 18-12. Here come Morris. He walks into a 3. That's misses. Biyombo with the rebound. Gives it to KD up by 1. Here's Rufio. Crossover. Loses the ball. He's looking for a foul. Didn't get it. Here's Powell. He sets up 3, but that's a foul. But they ain't call that either. As a Kogi gets a slam dunk. It is up by 3. Phoenix is up 27-24. Here come Powell. Powell gets a screen. Powell loses it. And it's Phoenix basketball. Yeah, I'm just going to do this first quarter, man. I'm one tired soldier. See what this first quarter is. I know they already going to send me a lot of commercials. I know. Once I take that shower, boy, it's going to be all zero. Then I wake up early in the morning and do it again. And then we're going to do a long stream on Thursday. And then Friday, I'm back to the basics. And I do a show Friday morning, too. So I'll just try to come through streams every day. I know we didn't get into the Jersey game last Friday because didn't have no contestants want to test they might. Yeah, they fast tracking them all right. Just like these commercials fast tracking me to want to go take a shower, take my behind to sleep. It's like, it's another day's journey, and I'm glad about it. I'm glad That's how it is. Monkey see, monkey do, right? And what was his promises though? Oh, it was he's like jagged edge, baby. I promise me and you, and baby, I promise that everything will be alright. You talking about that one? God, just believe. I promise. You talking about promise like that? And some people eyes, he only promised one player. He ain't promised everybody else. And a lot of people eyes. I just want to know he's gonna see. I just want to know if he's singing the Jagged Edge song. Just a thought. Man, it don't make no goddamn sense how many fucking commercials you got on. That's why I don't like. Only time I have to sit through this shit and then I'm still gonna complain about it. Is the NBA Finals and the Conference Finals. When it gets down to them times, it's Kawhi looking on. This nice pass to Biyombo, blocks it. Here comes KD. Phoenix is up by 3. KD passes out to Okogie. Back to KD. KD gives it to Josh Okogie. Nice pass to Biyombo. Biyombo gets a strip. Here come Bones Highland. Highland pass to Powell. Powell got Rufio on him. Gets it off Batum. Sets his feet for 3. And that is the air ball. Batum cuts to the basket. He gets a layup. It was good, man. After this quarter, man, I'm out of here, bro. I was going to stay to halftime, but these commercials just taking everything away from me. It's Biyombo gives it to Okogie. Corner 3. He's on fire. I want that Kobe back, too. I'm ready to get me some good sleep in tonight. Put my Laker eye covers on, and it's a wrap. I don't have them clap on lights. Clap on, clap off. I don't have none of them features. A nice move. A nice move right there. For Terrence Mann, 30-28. Okay, we got 50 seconds. There's a turnover by Rufio. He's upset. Jumping the pound like a little kid. Here comes Bones Highland. Highland sizing up Shaman, man. He misses the 3. Rebound by Plumlee. He goes right back up. And that's easy money. We got a 30-30 ball game. Man, these games are so mediocre. And hey, when you say things like scripted, they think this, man, like, I'm literally about to fall asleep in my basketball chair right now. I ain't gonna lie. I know I need a shower first before I do all that. Get my Laker chair light. Ready to call it a day. Pop the seat up, put the blanket around me, and put the music on, and it's just all she wrote. As Bismack Biyombo goes to the line. He makes the first free throw. We got a 31-30 game. As Minnesota regained his lead against Denver 63-62. Second free throw. Come on, man. Can we just get to the free throw? Thank you, man. You dudes be doing this unnecessary. Lights, camera, action. Sorry, Miss Jackson stuff. 32-30. What you gonna do, Paul? Paul. He's gonna raise up. He raised up for 3, and that is short. We ended the first quarter. We got a 32-30 ball game. Shout out to everybody's lying there basketball community for taking it with me, man. For these couple hours, man, I'm tired. Like, I don't know what, man. I'm about to get in this shower. Man, yeah. Smoke my little rest of my little Kobe pack I had earlier. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna go from there. But y'all have a great night. And trust me, I will be locked and loaded tomorrow and definitely Thursday and definitely Friday because I owe it to y'all, man. And hit the like, share, subscribe, man. And we're gonna have fun. We're gonna do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Because I did it my way. I did it my way. My way. Nigga, I've been rolled up, nigga. Where the hell you been, nigga? I've been rolled up since this morning. See, I'm an old head. Just go ahead and roll up all the stuff you gonna smoke for today. That's what I did, nigga. You roll up and you smoke and you come holler at me tomorrow. And when you come here tomorrow, make sure you rolled up because I'm already rolled up for tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe. Hope y'all have a blessed night, safe night. It's all good, man. You know, hey, it's all good, man. You know, I'm still gonna do it my way. I did it my way. Out of all my videos, I think I only did one that was ever on YouTube. Everything else has just been StreamYard, and I've been promoting my shit on StreamYard basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I went against the grain against YouTube instead of doing it on YouTube. No, I want to know how I'm working and everything like that. So it's gonna come in there. Trust me, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Shout out to everybody that's part of Live Dead basketball community. You already know, male or female, young person, or whoever, no matter where you cross the globe. There's no hate, just opinions, man. We can disagree, but this ain't gonna be no FU bombs and all this stuff. Pull up locations, all this. This ain't the place for that. Hey, you try to tell him, GG. Shoot, girl, I already got 3 of them ready to roll tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? For tomorrow, I'm only gonna smoke about 2 of them. I smoke one when I get off, and then right before I go to bed. You know what I'm saying? Then take me a shower. I'll be calling everything, and then it's like that song. I'm calling you. You be calling everything. I don't care about no LBJs call me out for what? Cause you score. All right, tell them LBJ fans how come the LBJ fans got to sit there and punch out a white boy for saying that LeBron James is soft out of Phoenix Suns, out of Memphis against the Lakers game. That just recently happened. So I hear some fans say something about that. You might as well shut the fuck up talking to me. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Mm-hmm. And my great words to my boy Mr. Miles would say, so what, you want a fucking cookie? You want a fucking cookie? You're supposed to beat Grizzlies. I picked the Lakers to beat the Grizzlies anyway. The Grizzlies are depleted. They only got their 2 best big men. Man, fuck out of here. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. I'm out. I always got something to piss a nigga off about. Everything was going good till I read that shit. I'm out. Peace.